Ladies and gentlemen, from coast to coast and around the world, you're listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right. You've got Sportcats Misfits, Saturday Night Mayhem. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. The phone lines are open. The chat is open. Let's get the number up here for any new people. It's 1-888-88-YERGZ. That's 1-888-88-YERGZ on the phone pad. And that's compliments of Yerg's Radio. If you're out mobile and can't watch, you can go to yergsradio.com and you can listen to us there. We're live right now there. All right, well, let's kick this show off. We've got a really cool show tonight. We're going to be talking about our phobias and fears. Let's see who we got hiding backstage. It's the wonderful Cheyenne, the beautiful Luke, and then there's Bobby.
Am I not beautiful? I feel beautiful.
The beautiful Bobby.
You're sexy in your own way, Bobby.
You've got a beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm. And my beard's coming in.
Nice.
It is. But it's summer, isn't it? You're supposed to like shave during the summer, aren't you?
No.
Shave?
Don't know. We don't shave beards. No.
I go through
I
horrific
can't-
dry spells if I shave at all.
You
I
cannot
can't
ruin
grow
my
one,
seat
so-
like that.
It's like a Huffy
I'm just
banana
picturing
seat.
there, so but yeah, I can't grow a beard, so I'm lucky to have this. So it took years to grow that, so I'm not very good at it. So
Highly recommended.
Luke over here, he's highly groomed. He's shaved it, trimmed. Look at that.
It's only because I can't grow more.
I kept mine kind of like that for a couple of years, but then sometimes I just like whatever. I'm just going burly.
Yeah, I like it.
The
Yeah.
Grizzly Adams look.
Yeah, pancakes
nice.
and flapjacks.
It scares me if there for a second. I just actually pictured you in a Shoney's outfit.
Like a
Bob
bear?
Big Boy. Yeah.
Oh,
Stop. I
I've
can
got big
only
boy
get
right
so
here.
turned on.
look,
Why is it I pictured you in that? I don't know. It's kind of freaky.
that's from Rick and Bubba when they had it on their out in front of their bluff, out front of their studio.
Well, when we make it famous, Bobby, you'll have to dress up like that for when we have our show in Vegas.
Oh, I'd love that.
Luke's gonna
So
glitter.
like Bob's Big Boy.
Of course, I'm going to wear glitter.
That's
Dress up
it.
like
See, I'm setting our goals really high. We're gonna have a live show in Vegas one day. So that is
That's usually people on the downside of their career, though.
Not anymore.
that's the
Not
downside of
anymore.
my. I will take it.
Not anymore.
Eric Church has a residency in Nashville. We went by there last night. It was sold out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was like 1 a.m.
Well, Nashville's turned into kind of like Austin. It's just clubs and
Yeah.
just clubs and bars, and it's not the way it used to be.
That's the reason I'm so tired right now. Because
Because you stayed up too late in Nashville.
yeah, and then eat gyros from the side of the street or gyros from the side of the street.
Yeah.
Mm,
I still got a plate. My wife didn't eat hers,
street
and so I still got gyros.
I'm on my way.
It's a build your own too, so they give you little pieces of pita bread, and so you can just like
Oh, no. Oh, I'm too lazy for that. No. Make my stuff. I'm just going to
you
put it in
make
my
a
mouth.
mess is what you make a mess is
Yep.
what you do.
That's the only thing I make.
Tzatziki
Messes and
sauce everywhere.
mistakes.
Is this tzatziki sauce? Oh God, it's not. Oh God,
You're welcome.
it's not tzatziki sauce.
Smells like bleach. What?
Still the same zest, though.
It's
A little oregano. Nobody know the difference.
Pineapple.
Oh, for
Who's
sure.
Pineapple.
It's a little saltier than it was last time.
Last
I
time,
found out-
I didn't know you
I
remember
found
that.
out this weekend that pineapple in Dominique Ramsey's stomach like ruled out half of her family from being suspects.
Mhm.
Yeah, they found
How?
pineapple in her stomach, and the parents
Well,
are like,
There
"We
was
don't
a
remember feeding
bowl
her
of
pineapple."
there was a bowl of pineapple on the counter.
Mm-hmm. And her
So
son,
how did that rule
or-
out her family?
Well, her brother was the one that supposedly
Killed her?
gave it to her. Yeah, yada yada
Hmm.
yada. Lots of ins and outs. I don't know why he was. Pineapple was a
Brother
big deal
was.
though. They mentioned it a lot.
Hmm
I never heard that.
And they
Problems.
did not
Yeah.
secure the area for nothing. They let so many people come in and out of there.
They moved the body.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
This is a crime scene.
Oh, Lord, we went through classes on that, crime scenes. We had to like literally mark our footsteps on a crime scene. Oh, it was such a pain in the butt for us because we'd have to be, all right, we'd put a cone or a little sticker down everywhere we walked. And there's a paramedic going in on crime scenes, Luke. And
Paramedic pasties.
Yeah, they want to know everywhere you've walked. You guys, shit, it's a big pain in the ass. Went on a triple one night up in Doraville. It's like Christmas Eve, and I didn't make it 5 steps in the apartment, and I was like, "Yep, I'm done. There's 3 bodies. I'm done. I'm walking out." PD's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, ceiling fan has got brains twirling on it, and the Christmas tree's got brain dripping off of it. There's one laying face down in a fryer at the kitchen. I said there's one that was dead behind the door from the peep through the peephole. 3 shots, three kills." I was like, back out, 1 step at a time.
Was that
Well, I
the
wasn't
clown?
hungry
Was
before,
that
but
him?
I am now.
No, it was a gang hit. Is what the.
But I just had a barbecue baked
PD
potato.
was.
That would have been.
Man,
Ooh.
that makes me hungry talking about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We go back to the station and talk about it like that while we were eating. Hello, Brenda. Welcome to the show. Even though you probably won't be here.
Brenda.
She's gonna do her own show probably. So,
Well,
so Bobby,
fine.
where the heck were you last week? We missed you.
I go in and out. Phases.
What? Okay.
I
You
have
can only
phases.
take us in small steps.
During,
Well,
during
he can
the
probably only take me.
Oh yeah. During the week, it's tough for me to like. If I come home on a Wednesday and I don't want to do anything, I can't make myself do it.
But this is Saturday.
Saturday's tough too.
It is.
I wasn't in town last Saturday.
I mean, yeah, that's right. You weren't even here. I don't know where you were.
I was
You
at
were with Wendell.
Land Between the Lakes.
Wasn't last weekend, was it?
Was it?
No,
Feels like it was.
last
Yeah.
weekend you were getting hibachi.
That's right. We didn't get home till 10 o'clock that night.
Good Lord.
Went to
You still have
Target
two
and had a
days.
good
You
old
got a-
time.
Got a babysitter? What the heck? You
No.
locking the house and leaving the kids alone?
Just take them with us.
They'll be fine.
Get out. Go.
He's
They have their tablets. They'll be fine.
That's truer than you think it is.
so much disappointed, scary.
They can
Well,
just
upcoming-
Google, how do I change my own diaper?
I don't have any that young.
Oh, well,
Not anymore.
still.
Tonight, the grandkid, he was like, I'm pooping. And his mom's like, what? He's like, I'm pooping. And real serious. I about fell off the couch, died laughing.
I'm pooping.
He's not even 3, and he's telling her. And he was like grunting it out. I mean, it was funny, and I'm trying so hard not to laugh. But,
I had $1 for every time that happened to me. I'm pooping.
I just usually don't declare it. I have no idea what these things Uncommon Soul sends from space are.
Yeah, I know.
It's Planet Orange, Purple Ring, Rocket Red, Countdown, Liftoff. It's got to be some speak. That
It's
they
just
only
Speaking
emojis
of
speak
is
out
all
loud.
it
purple
is.
rings,
Well, they don't
should
show
come up and
their-
probe me sometime.
Ooh, be careful. She might. So.
Oh,
I was singing that Kiss song today by Prince. Don't have to be rich.
You
hey,
know,
girl.
I can put that on my show. So my radio show.
You have a
Actually,
radio
if you
show?
put- yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon to 2 on
I have not
the Fed
heard.
Line Rock Station. Bullshit.
I have not heard.
Oh,
Why don't you tell us about it?
Tuesdays and Thursdays from noon to 1400. That's 2 o'clock civilian time. East Coast. You can find me rocking out on www.thethinlinerockstation.com. And me and the music director, he asked me the other day, he goes, are you in a disco mood? And I was like, why? He goes, every song you put into request is disco. I'm like, it is? Like I never realized that.
Feeling gay that day.
What exactly is disco? Like I know what disco is, and what quality. Like I only know like 4 or 5 songs, I guess.
Like pop.
Is Grease
Yeah,
disco?
it was pre-disco. I mean, it was like right there on the edge. So yeah.
Like
I think
Donna
it was
Summer.
really- Yes, and I think it started kind of with the John Travolta era with Staying Alive and all that. I think is when it
kind of want to roller
started.
skate right
Bee
now.
Gees.
It's the Bee Gees.
Staying
Yeah.
alive.
Is Journey disco? Don't
No.
stop.
Oh, don't say that. Don't ever say that again.
Wow. That's hurtful.
Yeah, that's like saying kiss. No, you can't. Don't do that, Bobby. That's a.
I know what
No.
it is. I don't know what it all encompasses. Because sometimes I rope them all in, and I'm like, that's not disco. Disco
Well,
makes you want to
it
roller
is-
skate.
What was that? Karma Chameleon by Culture Club? I don't consider that disco.
Chameleon.
But I don't consider.
Come and go.
I don't consider.
Red,
Hey, Doug,
gold,
I don't
and
consider that
green.
disco.
It's not disco.
So, but that's what it is in the genre list of music I selected. So
You telling me Summer Lovin's not disco?
Summer Lovin' is not disco.
Summer Lovin' happens so
Summer Lovin'.
fast.
No,
No.
that's
Summer
no,
Lovin'.
it's kind of greaser.
Happy
Sorry.
Met a girl
Isn't that what they call it?
crazy
Greaser?
for
There's
me.
stuff in their hair.
Do what?
Isn't that they call that greaser? They put that stuff in their hair.
Yeah.
We were called greasers in the 50s.
Racist.
I'm not racist.
I
Pony
don't
boy?
have enough hair
Put
to
my
put
switchblade on
anything
you,
in.
Pony Boy. Dallas. Pepsi Cola.
Hey, yo, Mickey, why you acting a fool?
Oh, Bobby. If you're only close enough, I'd shoot you.
Oh,
I don't know.
Aw.
I'm the
I'll be
one.
looking. I'll be looking this way.
Well, we will be camping together soon, so
Oh, no.
Oh. Nobody
Yeah.
invited me
No.
on this manly camping trip. Oh.
he said he's wearing white.
don't
Claws,
invite
so I don't
anybody
know.
else.
Burley.
Wow.
Nobody. They don't invite
It's a Al Borland cosplay convention. That's what it is. It's
Oh.
everybody has to dress like Richard Karn.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but it sounds very sexy.
Al Borland.
Yeah.
You gotta know who you didn't watch.
Home Improvement.
Oh, come
Full-time?
on. You didn't watch Home
Yeah.
Improvement?
I was
Yeah.
one, I was born in 91. Two,
Oh,
I'm
my
gay
gosh.
as all
Shut
heck.
your face.
No.
You
Hey,
can watch Home
hey,
Improvement and be
hey.
gay.
Hold on.
Do not make an old comment to Dina; she will get upset. So
Hold on.
I will.
I was born in '96, and I know about full time.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Tim.
12 times what they call me in prison.
You both could be my children.
Hold on. Let me add that to the list.
yeah, Cheyenne is keeping a list of your prison names. Luke.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She told me she went back and listened to them and was writing them down.
Richard
Perfect.
Karn. I used to watch him hosting Family Feud in college. I had just an antenna, and so I remember him as Al Borland and the host of Family Feud.
Mhm.
Oh, I watched him when he was on Family Feud too.
He was good.
Yeah, I didn't remember
He
that.
was. Oh Lord.
I remember the Family Feud era. Was it Richard Dawson?
Yes.
Mhm.
I
That was
love
The
what
best
I
one
remember.
ever walked. The best one ever walked the planet's been Steve Harvey. I don't care what anybody says.
Steve Harvey is pretty darn good. I like him. I like him.
He-
hosting it.
His stuff is so. You don't have to watch Family Feud. Just watch clips.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah, that's true. There he is.
Ooh.
See,
I don't think so,
That's-
Tim.
Ooh.
that's the look I go for.
Oh, that's very attractive.
Brendan
That is
just
an
said
attractive
91 and
picture of him.
96, you're still babies.
That's a really good picture of him.
It is.
He's staring into my soul.
The way
Yeah.
he looks just like my uncle was
Like him to
insane.
stare at something else.
staring at that Benford 8000.
Yeah.
More power. I thought Pamela Anderson was on that show and no one remembers it. It's like a Mandela effect.
I
She
remember
was.
it.
She played Heidi before Heidi.
Yeah. What's her name, Heidi?
Well, no, but like
Yeah, yeah.
Heidi's just what you name that character.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
she
that.
was
I
really
didn't know that.
she was tiny.
Mhm.
Really tiny.
You know, look, I'm like, good
Suddenly they
lord.
grew.
Yeah.
No wonder Tim Allen. No wonder Tim Allen was on cocaine the whole time. Hanging out with Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee all day.
Yeah. I don't was she with
Probably
Tommy
just
Lee
walked
then?
by and got high.
Probably.
She had to skip it because of barbed wire.
Hey,
Somebody is in sunny San
Diego.
Diego. Welcome to the chat.
San Diego.
Hey,
Stay
maybe
classy,
they're
San
checking
Diego.
us
Oh,
out
that
on
was
our new
that's
show.
Beto. That's Beto. That's Robert Beto, Mexico Unexplained.
Hey,
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he
Oh,
can explain
hello.
Mexico to us sometime.
Hey,
so.
Roberto.
He's good people.
Andy sent in a chat. He's apparently watching. Said Pamela Anderson's name on Home Improvement was Lisa. You were wrong. Buddy.
that's right. That's right.
No, Heidi was just a slide. I mean, she played Heidi. Like,
What'd you just call her?
The slot.
Yeah, well,
I'm trying
Slot
to find
of
that
the
button.
girl, of the full-time girl.
Also, another thing they called me in prison. A slot.
The
what's
slot.
what's the Darius Rucker thing? Like, my name's not Hootie.
Yeah.
My name's not Heidi.
I'm not fighting.
Yeah, Andy's got all kinds. He's giving me facts and figures and data over here. What did he say? He said Pamela Anderson's name was Lisa on Home Improvement. She left the show to become a paramedic, and I don't really know what that
Wound
means.
up on
You mean her
Baywatch,
character?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, or was she one of the ones? What was the beach show where they were running down the beach rescuing
Baywatch.
everybody?
She
Baywatch.
She was the Baywatch.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could watch that in slow motion every day. So.
You've got
David
Luke to do it for
Hasselhoff.
you.
I know. I can just run by every time.
David.
Dun, dun, dun,
Hasselhoff.
dun, dun.
I saw a preview tonight for they're coming out with a new what was the movie about the stuntman, the Fall Guy that used to
Oh,
be
yeah.
Steve Majors? Yeah, coming out with the new one of it this summer. So I was like,
Ryan Reynolds.
Darn.
Ryan Gosling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
And I don't know if I like him. It's hard to replace Lee Majors. He was the Bionic Man. Come on,
I know.
So we're
He
going to talk about
is-
fears.
he's 84. We should.
Really?
We mentioned Pamela Anderson.
20 minutes in and we haven't talked about a single fear.
I have a fear of big boobs. So
I did my
that's
thing
probably
where
a
I did my thing where I take the show and grab it around the neck and just pull it down, and do what I want to with it.
Oh,
The boobs?
oh,
Yes.
Yeah. I've been manhandled by the Dizzle.
Do like a jujitsu sprawl on the show topic.
So
Thought
yeah,
you were doing
the,
some jujitsu
even-
moves on some boobs.
The phobias.
even the chat wants to know what we're talking
Phobias.
about.
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert's biggest fear is the La Llorona, the wailing ditch witch of Mexico.
Oh.
Oh.
That would be one to be afraid of. So
Mhm.
I was going through this and actually realized I have one or two of these,
Me
which kind of
too.
concerns me because
Me
I didn't
too.
know it. Yeah. Hold on, I'll pull the one. The one. Do you remember the original West? Oh God, what was it? West. The movie where they're all robots and you can go out
Westworld?
into Westworld.
With Yul
That show
Brynner?
as a child with Yul Brynner. That as a child terrorized me.
Yeah,
And
man,
from
that
that
rattlesnake.
point, from that point on,
Is it a remake?
Mhm.
well,
Oh, I didn't know that.
well, yeah, it was a remake. Yeah, so it's irrational extreme fear of wax figures, humanoid robots, auto animatronics, and other designed representations of humans. Automatophobia. I can't even
Yeah.
pronounce
I
it.
challenge everyone to watch the original Westworld. It is a goated, unsung, amazing movie.
Oh.
It scared
I'll
the hell
watch
out
it.
of me.
Yeah, and
I
Yul
won't know.
Brynner, Scandinavian cowboy. He's just like
Oh yeah. You'll
Reminds you of
really
Michael
love
Myers.
Amazing.
Sounds
actor.
attractive.
yeah, and it's in
Yeah.
'70s too. So all the technology hasn't been developed
Yeah.
to make it up what it might be. Everything beeps, beep, beep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that I discovered going back that was one of my fears, and it's still. I remember I used to go to Gatlinburg and they used to have wax museums,
Mhm.
and you could go. I'm like, nope, ain't going in there. And so it started bringing a lot of that back. So I think it got broken during RoboCop. Of course, then it got a little bit more high tech, but
Yeah. Like
Wax
that-
museums are still there.
Donald Sutherland
No, they
scared
melted
me
the
in
time
the Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Mm-hmm.
Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, at the end we just I was like, oh no, he's gonna get me.
So, Luke, did you discover any irrational fears you have? I still have two more, but I'd like everybody to share first.
You know, I was reading something the other day that said having a fear of something makes the chances that it's in proximity to you more likely. And so I suddenly started screaming, I'm scared of Chris Hemsworth's penis. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Started watching Marvels.
Yes. I'm terrified. Oh no.
That does make sense though.
Okay.
Proximity.
Lord for mine, I hope that's not the case.
The only thing I'm truly scared of is like not dying, but not being alive.
Like the in between.
No, I just like I love life, and it terrifies me to think about not being alive anymore. I hate that.
Well, it's
I think once you're
real
not
thing.
alive anymore, you're cool. It's the getting there is the hard part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Depends. Yeah, I've been there for many.
It's like when
The
you're
only thing I
scared to
will
go to high
say-
school from junior high, but do you get to high school, you're like, hell yeah.
You know, this sounds really weird, but 25 years on the street, people who've died in front of me, almost every one of them called out for their mama before they died,
That'll be me.
and they could be 90 years old.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing, and it's even the very first guy who went into cardiac arrest in the ambulance with me. He became completely normal, looked good, reached out to hug me, and I was like, he goes, no, not you. Beside you, Jesus. I'm like, oh no.
Aw. Did you shock him?
Oh, I punched him and shocked him. Yes.
Oh, he came back.
Yes.
He
He
came
made
back.
it to St. Mary. Yeah, he made it to St. Mary's straight to the cath lab. Yeah,
Oh wow.
he was like the mayor's son of Washburn or something. He was some
No.
official up there in this
You're
small town in
mean.
Tennessee.
You wanted to go with Jesus, and you're so
Well, yeah,
mean.
He did. He looked at Jesus and told me everything was going to be all right. And he was gone. And I did what you're supposed to do. I punched him square in the chest,
know.
broke his sternum. He sat up, looked at me crying, said, "Why'd you hit me?" And I looked at him crying back and said, "I don't know."
Oh,
That's a true story.
because you're scared. You're scared of Jesus.
What you punch me?
Why'd you punch me? I don't know.
What am I supposed to do?
How do you answer somebody in that moment?
Because it wasn't time yet.
Wasn't your time?
So, see, Luke, you might want to be careful that in between, you might have people punching you in the chest and shooting electricity through your body. So,
That's just a normal Tuesday night for me.
oh,
Electricity.
No, my problem is that I believe in reincarnation. And
Mhm.
listen, I know that I've been very fortunate. I'm a white man in America with a huge dick. What if I
Yeah.
die and I'm reincarnated as like a potbelly pig in some farm in Russia? Like, I don't want that.
With the
How do you
smallest
know?
dick.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. we need to introduce you to the psychic Daniel
I love
Jackson.
that.
That's what we need to
Oh my
introduce you
God.
to.
I can't do it anymore. It'd be a floating pig in Russia. Then
Yeah.
Ooh.
She is scared
Nobody
of little
catch you.
people.
Ironically,
pig.
also one of the things I was called in prison, the floating Russian pig. That's so
Oh,
weird.
wrestler.
That's
it's a wrestling gimmick and a prison name.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know any
had to go a
prison
lot.
names.
Wendell's here. You just go to
Hey,
prison.
Wendell.
It's like summer camp. Well, back to jail.
As a gay man, prison is Disney World to me, baby.
Say no more.
Want to ride all the rides.
I can't pick up the soap.
Whoops.
Soap sure is slippery. Just picturing the soap scene on Half Baked when it drops.
Cheyenne, do you have any prison names? Oh, she's not talking.
When did you change your name to Cheyenne?
Because I was informed I was pronouncing it wrong. I was calling her
Oh.
Shay.
I thought it was Shay.
Shy. It's shy.
Cheyenne.
It-
Cheyenne.
So
She was too shy to
Well,
tell
we
us.
definitely need to call her shy in prison.
Well, no. So whenever I was younger, my mom was a babysitter, and all the other kids couldn't say Cheyenne, so everybody called me Shy Shy,
Oh, okay.
and so that's what all my nieces and nephews call me is Shy. So then it's like it's just one of those things if everybody gets tired of it of saying Shy, and so they'll just be like, hey Shy,
Yeah.
can you blah blah blah. So whenever I created separate stuff for work, that's where I took Shy, and all of the people that I work with Travis just call me Shay. So I just
okay. Just go with it.
I'm like, I did okay. Shay will be my work name. Shy will be my regular name.
We'll call
Yeah,
you Shy.
I don't care. It's fine. It annoys the
Yeah.
living shit out of my mother.
Yes.
But I don't.
My
care.
name is not Deanna.
Yes.
Yeah, you're lucky Luke, you haven't got the lecture yet.
Dean.
Oh my
Well,
bad.
I
was gonna wait
realized
to see if
that
she
after,
ripped you like she does me. So
well, and then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that does make sense.
Oh, it's because I just didn't. I didn't want to. We don't
You're
know
like
each other
that,
as well as
homo.
Glenn and I, so I
She's
didn't
like,
want to
yeah.
rip
punch him in
your.
his nutsack.
yeah, and see, she would punch me in my nutsack. That's
I
the
would.
problem. So
Definitely, I would kick him in his balls.
well, Brenda, well, you know Brenda can't kick me in the balls because she'd fall down. She's only got one leg to stand on.
Hey, she's got
Brenda,
that
go have a
chair.
good show. I hope.
I feel like she would take the risk.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah.
Have a good show,
Oh, wait a
Brenda.
minute. If you're standing on one leg, how do you get the momentum to
Yeah.
kick with that leg?
She could do like a Karate Kid thing.
Yeah.
But you didn't say she had to be standing.
Yeah, she
Oh,
could do
so
the
yeah.
same thing.
She's like a spinning kick. Oh,
I would
Lord.
pay $200 to see her do that.
She just hit you with her nub.
See, she agrees.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
What was it we said you were going to dress Bobby up? I would pay to see. I forgot now. So
To get beat up by Miranda Maverick.
Miranda Maverick. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
So you'll pay $200 to have Brenda kick me in the nuts, and I'll pay $200 to watch Miranda kick your ass. It sounds like a perfect charity.
I'll do that for free.
We'll raise money for a Vegas show. So
Yep.
That would work.
As long as this is like an all-inclusive stay, and I get to see all the awesome drag shows while we're there.
I'm just going to do it at my gym here in Huntsville.
Okay. Look
I
at
did
it.
tell
Yeah,
you-
powerlifting.
I did say
Not
that.
that kind of gym. Not that kind of gym.
Oh,
His name is actually Jim, and we just go to
the
the
poker
house.
gym.
He's got some weights. Come on over, Bobby.
We don't work out at all. We basically just watch like old Emilio Estevez movies
Oh my
and
gosh.
eat Whataburger. Discuss things. It's less of a house and more of a storage unit, and we don't tell our wives. It's kind of a thing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
So what you're
Glenn,
saying
you
is
better
she-
watch, 'cause
She doesn't
That's a
listen to the
sitcom.
show.
Sounds like a
Sounds
sitcom.
very homoerotic.
I know the
It
storage.
does.
You have to show you picture the show starting with the door getting slammed on.
And then the music starts. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
I just want to be the character that stands at the edge of the driveway drinking beer. Boo-howser. Boo-howser. Yeah. That'll be my character. So. Brenda said she would be doing it and she wouldn't be wearing pants. So
yeah, as I said, you better watch yourself.
She got her cooter and her shooter out.
God almighty, no crotchless panties there, please, dear God. So
Unless they're edible.
I'm not even commenting. So
Hey, we could raise a lot of money with all that.
we could. There's probably we just tried to pimp out Shelton to have puppet porn, but she wouldn't let me.
Love
Puppet
that.
porn.
We were gonna set up an OnlyFans page as a joke for Shelton.
Hey, I mean, I'm sure there's a market.
Fun.
There's a market for everything.
I thought about selling pictures of my feet online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like putting it in things like bowls of spaghetti or something
Yeah.
to make myself stand out.
Just like sit spaghettios on the tips of each of your toes.
It's funny you said that. That was one of the things Miranda said that she gets is people that will buy her pickle. She owns Prowler Pickles. That they want her to sign.
They want her
People buy
pickles.
her pickles.
They want her to dip her toes in them before they send them to her. She's like, "There's some weird people out there."
All right.
I mean, if it would pay off the house, I'd do it today. I don't.
Oh, for sure.
Who wouldn't?
I work with one of the ugliest girls I've ever seen in my life, and she said she made $5,000 selling pictures of her feet online in 1
Oh
month.
wow.
And I was
They
like,
better be
maybe I
gorgeous.
should, maybe I should get into this.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. I don't have a phobia of feet. Some people have a phobia of feet. I
Some
don't
people
remember
do.
what that one's called.
Just don't touch me with your feet.
Yeah, I don't have a phobia of them. I just don't like them. I think it's weird when people are like, that turns me on. It's a foot.
Oh,
All
God,
right,
as a
Quentin
paramedic,
Tarantino.
you people up and their feet are right there on the end of the stretcher. The old stretchers didn't have the separation there, right on your chest.
Mm-mm.
It's like the same people that get turned on by Mitch McConnell. Like, why? No,
Ugh.
it makes no sense.
Now he is a robot.
That might as well be necrophilia.
For sure.
Yeah,
Turtle
really.
from Robin Hood.
He is a robot. I've seen him reset him on TV. So
Oh man, that was
Had to
weird.
wiggle his mouse.
I think we might have a
Is that what
Weekend
they
at
call it?
Bernie's situation going on.
Mhm.
yeah, that woman walked up behind him, touched him on the elbow, and he kind of just went.
That
I was like, what?
strange.
Nope.
That's
She had to go back and wind up his thing on his back again.
Yeah. Tick, 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 tick.
He walks like one of the toy soldiers. So.
And then, yeah, she pulled the string and he's like, there's a snake in my boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fear is the anim. What did I say it was the animatic? It's a
Animatronics.
robot. Yeah, those
You
things.
didn't like Showbiz Pizza?
No, didn't eat it. Chuck E. Cheese. That wasn't for me. I didn't like those type of places.
Did
so.
you watch Five Nights at Freddy's?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Mm-mm.
Oh
No,
Lord,
So
so
there-
you actually
it's-
have a fear of this.
So there's an
You-
original a couple of years ago called Willy's Wonderland that has Nicolas Cage.
wonderful.
And
Willy.
it is so whatever it is. I got high as crap, and it's just so funny to see Nicolas Cage at this stage in his life fighting animatronics and literally cutting them up in pieces. It's
What's it
just
called?
lovely. Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that one. That I might combine.
That sounds pretty great.
it was.
It
Had
does
a
wonderful.
week-
like the cage.
You gotta get
weekend
super
ruined.
high.
Had a weekend ruined by Five Nights at Freddy's like 3 weeks ago
Oh no.
because my daughter had to as a solo for band for Five Nights at Freddy's, but she never practiced it because she was scared of the song. It was harder than other ones, and so the whole weekend is just learning Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh
I hate this song.
gosh. Horrible.
What does she play?
Trombone. She got it though. They ended up postponing the test for a week because the teacher was sick or something, so she had an extra week to play it.
That's good.
But I heard that song so many times in a week. Oh my god, my eye twitches when I hear Five Nights at Freddy's.
Speaking of these B-list horror films of things that people are afraid of, I know there's people that are probably afraid of hair. And there's this movie on Hulu where this girl's weave was like made in Africa,
Yes!
and it was
Yes!
like possessed,
Like,
and it was like
sucks
killing
in.
people.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the
no.
craziest scene in that whole movie is she's on her period and the hair can smell it and it
Oh,
climbs
no.
down into her pants and it sucks up the blood in her pants.
Gross.
It is so
Oh, that's
funny.
disgusting.
I love horror films. Love horror films.
A
That's
good
a bad
YouTube horror
horror
film.
film.
A good YouTube horror film is hard to beat.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
for sure.
I saw a pretty good like 20-minute clip of that on Facebook, and I was like, "What the hell,
Yes.
man?"
So great.
But
a
I
great
didn't,
movie.
didn't see that part.
So great.
Yeah, I don't. That's a tough one.
You mix that one with the chick that has the teeth.
I love Teeth. That's such a
Oh,
good
yeah.
movie. I love Teeth.
So when you first started with the weave, I was picturing one that's been ripped off or something, and no, like literally,
It like grows and it like
Yeah.
grows
Ugh.
down into her pants and it sucks up blood.
No, wasn't it that she went to some really weird salon to like get it installed
Uh-huh.
because of her hair,
Uh-huh.
and it
Uh-huh.
was a whole weird.
Yeah.
process of getting it done.
So the hair
Mhm.
itself was produced where there was this like shaman tribe where they had murders and they were ritualistic cannibals, and the evil like soaked into the hair. And so they took that hair and they sent it off to be used for weave, and then somebody sewed it into her scalp. And then it was like this possessed thing on her head that killed people and sucked up their blood. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, you said shaman. Now I'm concerned. We're gonna have a shaman on Wednesday night show. So
nice.
Oh wow.
Well, if you're on your period, then you should probably extra strap your pants that night.
I'll make sure Brenda's watching. So I'll sick them all towards her.
So what were your other 2 fears that you found?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I wasn't ready for this question. The other one that is a phobia or irrational fear of being in places where it's difficult to escape. Not like claustrophobia. It's called agoraphobia. So
I've had
it's,
that before.
yeah, it's a fear of being in a crowded place where it's hard to get out. I think I developed that from the fire academy. When they like stuffed us in these tubes and we're like, all right, if you don't crawl through before this tank air runs out, you're dead. You know, so I think I developed those.
I personally love being
that.
stuffed in tubes.
No. Go to the fire academy. They will put you in things that you just wish you would never.
Oh,
in.
I wish I could. I wish I could.
Every day's a calendar.
You know,
Right?
you know, Luke, every calendar they have for firemen look like you, 100% like you, and then I show up.
They look like mediocre bald men in the Midwest.
So, well, a little bit more buff than me.
Making chili.
Yeah.
He's got a flannel shirt with a ripped off sleeves.
I think I got that agoraphobia last night on Broadway. So many damn people. It's outside.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't move.
Yeah, it is really weird because you start feeling like it's all coming in on you.
It's as loud outside as it is inside those places.
I was gonna say, please.
I'm not going in.
So now I
Why
need to
not?
go to Broadway for all the stuff to come on me. Got it.
They will, like it or not.
Everything
you know,
goes
I
on
did-
you on Broadway.
I did go to Nashville a couple months ago, and on Broadway they have that food hall. I really like that food hall.
Assembly? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, Assembly. Yeah, it was really
Now,
good.
one place has tater tots.
Tater tot.
Yeah.
We like
Yeah, check
tater
this
tot.
out.
They got sweet potato tater tots. Love it.
Look at this. My
Sounds
wife
good.
took a picture of this guy outside of Margaritaville.
Oh Lord.
I don't think you can read it, but we can look at it.
I need
Strippers, weed,
Strippers.
and money,
money.
and something good.
Oh.
and
Yeah.
good.
Kitty cat.
Kitty.
Yep.
Good
Something
kitty
about
Kitty.
he rescues stray cats. I don't know what that's about.
I like that he's
What
asking
a
for a lot.
humanitarian.
No,
that was
he's
my
not
that was my
asking for a
mom.
lot.
She's asking a lot.
Aw.
You have to pick two, buddy.
Yeah, don't be so greedy.
This one
There's
poor
only
lady,
so many stray cats in the world.
All right.
this one poor lady. We're walking from our hotel to Broadway, and she stops us in an alley. Said,
Oh,
"I am
Jesus.
pregnant." She said, "I'm pregnant. I'm not asking for money. I just want something to eat." I'm like, "What do I don't. What do I have, a vendor? I don't have any food."
Hold on. Here's a taco. What the hell?
Like, we don't have it. We don't have cash. She goes, "I'm not asking for money. I want something to eat." I'm like, "What? Still, I don't have food on me.
Hold on, let me get you.
I don't have my
pocket full of
Captain Planet
tots.
lunchbox on me right now." Like, I wanted to be like, "Well, come down here with us. We'll get you something," but it wouldn't have happened because whenever you do that, they're like, "Nah, man."
She just slid her a sandwich and left.
Yeah. Well, one time I was sitting in my favorite food truck in Huntsville, and this guy walks up right when I'm here. I'm about to say dos tacos, and he's like, "Hey man, I need some money. I'm hungry. I am hungry." I'm like, well, the menus, right? You know how the food truck menus, the pictures.
Mhm.
I'm like, point to a picture. Which one you want? I'll get it for you. No, man, I just want a couple dollars for a hot dog, man. I'm like, you had the
Hot
entire
dog.
El Cazador food truck menu at your disposal, and you want a hot dog. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Get on out of here.
You could have had a torta. But no, you want a Wave-A-Ho taco. You want a Wave-A-Ho hot dog.
Special
Wave-a-ho is another thing they called me in prison.
Because you braided your back hair like a headdress.
I did.
Wait,
That's why I don't got
wavy-ho.
none no more.
And they pulled it out. They pulled it out.
Wave-a-ho.
Thank you, Mexico Unexplained, for joining on your lunch break.
Dina, what are you afraid of?
I am deathly afraid of mice and rats.
Of your what?
Mice and rats.
Oh.
I heard my sin raft. I was like, what?
My
is a
sin raft.
What is
I'm
a
deathly
sin
afraid of
raft?
my sin raft.
Oh. What were you
Is that like a
doing
water
on
bed?
that raft?
Is that a water
God.
bed? A sin raft?
Yeah,
Oh, I miss water beds.
so scared.
I want to start calling them sin rafts.
I love that.
Yeah.
It'll bounce
So-
No,
around.
that's just a hotel mattress.
Scared. Yeah, well,
Heard that.
that's true. Could be.
So, Dina, when you get to possess Kitty, it's wrong for me to buy a robotic mice and bring it in for it to play with,
No,
right?
that
Is
won't
what you're
bother
saying?
me. No, it'll teach her
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Yeah, mouse her.
Gemma is a
should
protector,
probably shoot
so
laser
she will
at
get
her
them
eyes and
all
kill it.
before.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any mice. I'm just saying, I don't like them.
See, I got a problem with them or spiders, but I don't like snakes.
I've got squirrels in the attic, I think.
I don't.
I used to have
I'm not a
hamsters.
fear of snakes. I don't have a fear of them, but I don't like being around them.
They don't bother
I
me.
mean,
When I
It's
say
crazy that I'm. It's crazy that I'm scared of snakes, especially because I got this anaconda in my pants. It's like
that.
you can never escape it.
And it's attached to you. Yeah.
I know.
Horrible
That's
fear.
a mind of
Loop it
its
around.
own.
I have bad dreams about snakes quite often. Just like you go someplace like on the side of and there's just a snake there, so you have to do that dream jump. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
I'm gonna have to find a couple pictures here to send you, Glenn, that you can pull up.
All right. Yeah, Bobby sent me one night before bed a video with a snake or something. I can't remember what it was. Or snakes you found on your property or something. I can't remember.
Mhm.
And then that night I had snakes. I texted first thing I woke up. More, damn you, Bobby.
Yeah, we'll
Damn
find
it, Bobby.
snakes.
I always thought that I avoided snakes, but it turns out I've been dating them for years. So
Is that Jim Stafford song? I don't like spiders and
Yeah.
snakes.
I used to love that.
That ain't what it takes to love me.
Mhm.
the fear that I don't
Venus.
understand is clowns. I don't understand why people are
Yeah.
afraid of clowns.
My
They don't
best
bother
friend-
me.
My best friend's afraid of clowns. She can't stand them.
I think it's fake fear, to be honest. I think they're just saying it because it makes them sound interesting.
No,
Uh,
No,
she's terribly afraid
I
of them.
I could not deal
don't
with
like clowns.
for the longest time because when I was growing up, there was a movie shop down the road, and right around the corner from where all the kids movies were was the VHS for It.
Spit it out, Shay. Shy.
Whatever the hell your damn name is.
I'm sorry, I missed
But Tim Curry is so cute.
Tim
I
Curry.
love
I
it.
was a kid and it scared me. Because
I
it
love Tim
had
Curry.
Oh,
Me
the
too.
where it's reaching over like the corner of like it's peeling down.
Oh yeah, like it's looking
Oh,
around the
yeah.
box. I
and
love
and
that.
he
Yeah.
has that
So
giant
fun.
creepy hand, and I did
That's
not
true.
like that.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
love it.
scary.
I love scary movies. They're my favorite. Ooh.
There you go, Dina. Just for you.
No, thank you.
Just for you. Look at those little beady eyes.
No,
No,
Take it
that
off.
was
Take it off.
literally
make me puke.
the sweetest
Make me
rat,
puke.
Aw,
and I would have taken it home if I could have. He was so sweet.
that's what I said about my ex. He was a Swedish rat.
Oh, wrong way.
A Swedish rat?
Oh no,
The
there's a
sweetest rat.
Oh.
Swedish
Got
rat.
you. Oh, look how cute him is.
That's poisonous, though.
No, it's not.
And snakes aren't poisonous, they're venomous.
Well, that
I
too,
love
but
pulling
this
that on
guy-
people.
Yeah.
It's got a.
No,
I
pull
thought
up
they had
that.
a.
Pull up
Looks
that
like a little
last one I
cheetah
sent you, Glenn.
worm.
Nah, venomous snakes' heads are wider.
Oh, good God!
That's a little baby snake.
I just
You
saw
think-
it.
just,
Good God.
no, just wait.
I was told that baby snakes are more venomous
I'm going this way.
than
They don't know how to. They don't know how to regulate.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a higher concentration.
Mm.
Look at
That's
that.
a cute
That's-
Isn't
necklace.
it?
See, look at that head. That thing will kill you. Not even think twice about it.
Well,
That would make a
those kind of
really
snakes-
pretty wallet, though.
Not that I was zooming in on your boobs or
I think
anything.
it makes nice
But-
boots.
It's fine.
Nice boots.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Oh, is
Oh,
it?
shut up. That's a good picture. You look so pretty.
Thank you. I was very proud of it.
It's a
It
good
is a beautiful
one.
picture of you, except for the snake. That
And now
seeing
it
of
is a
that
little-
would
But
freak
no,
me out.
if I could just cut out the double chin, that'd be great.
Oh, you can do that with a filter. Just filter it up.
Yeah.
But no,
Those aren't the worst thing in the world to a lot of dudes. I wouldn't worry about it.
No,
no,
they aren't.
I
when-
mean, you had a snake around your neck.
I mean, they've already won. Snake's already won.
Yeah.
No, me and my best friend, when we first started working together, a girl started working there that was super into snakes, and she didn't ever want to go to those shows by herself. So we were just like, well, shit, we'll go with you. And then when that girl ended up leaving and moving, me and my best friend just continued to go as like a regular thing. Just go and hold the snakes and the ferrets and the bearded dragons and
I always like. See, I'm scared to death of snakes, but I can hold like an iguana or build a bearded dragon because I think it's because they're little. Their little.
I don't like their
their
little,
claws.
their little claws and their paws. That hurt. I don't like
I used
that.
to have hamsters and guinea pigs and stuff. I used to love those.
mhm.
No, I don't
Ooh.
mind hamsters and guinea pigs. They're different than rats and mice.
They are very much so.
I think I was lucky in my career, never run any snake calls. I've ran a person that's been bit by a snake, by a timber rattler, but I've never been.
Ooh, that reminds me. I have to tell you that this is a true story. I swear to God in my life. But when I was, I want to say 17 or 18, I used to be a typical teenage boy and leave my shorts on the floor. And one day I came home from work and I picked up my shorts and put them on, and I felt something tickling me. And I looked down and there was a
Not in a good
tarantula
way.
on my knee.
Oh no!
And
What?
I freaked out and I hit it and I ran into the bathroom and I didn't know what to do. So I called 911 first. They told me to call like animal control. So I called animal control and they
You're like,
came out and got it. But they were like, it was probably somebody's pet that got out of their house and they went into your house. And
Well, they
yeah,
need to
Oh,
so
come
I
get
had a
it.
literal tarantula on my leg and
Oh
I
my gosh.
was forever scarred.
I
Forever
can
scarred.
imagine.
So I
So,
pet
I
one
don't like
just to
spiders.
say that I pet it, and
That
it
would be
was. I was like, nope, nope. bleh.
Were they
Nope.
freaky
Yeah.
feeling? Hairy?
Yes.
Oh,
Look how cute that! Look
Oh,
at
it
his
is
little smile.
oh, cute.
His
I thought that was
little
the-
Kill you in
smile.
your sleep.
That was the best
No.
picture that I ever took. Is just looking right at the camera.
It's so cute.
Oh.
Oh,
What that tongue
Looks
do?
like
That's
something
not
out
a
of
snake.
Jurassic Park.
That
What's the dog
that is-
doing?
that's a dragon.
That is a blue-tongued skink.
Oh, a skink. Okay.
Excuse
He's-
me, what did you just call me?
He's
It's a
skinky,
skink.
all right.
I haven't been that in years. Okay.
You are a skink.
You little skink.
I always wondered if there was like a bad word in some part of the world.
Probably.
Skink. Because
Probably.
it sounds like, look here, you little skink.
I know it.
Probably in Mexico.
Probably.
You know, why is that house so cheap? It's full of skinks.
Oh,
Neighborhood's full of skinks.
I gotta find the button.
why are there 12 of them in there?
You turn down,
Gotta find the button.
you take the wrong exit, and all of a sudden you end up in a neighborhood full of skinks. You get robbed.
It does sound bad, doesn't it?
Mhm. Oh God, skinks everywhere.
Now I'm gonna have nightmares about skinks.
Just look back at that tongue.
It's like a
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss white supremacist.
Commercial.
The skinks
Man,
and the
if I
skinks and the
had a
scallywags.
nickel for every time somebody told me to look back at that tongue.
There you
I'd be
go.
rich.
There you go.
I'd be rich. Rich.
I'd be rich.
You're gonna beat me to
love
Vegas for
that
doing the
song.
show. So
Ooh, I'll beat something. Ooh.
I didn't realize all the lizards I used to catch when I was little were skinks. The little
I
blue-tailed
didn't know
ones.
those were. No, those are skinks.
Yeah,
Oh, I
bunch
didn't
of
know that.
skinks living at my grandma's house under the porch.
I had a bunch of skinks
Sure.
too. Then
Hell,
my
she needs
grannies.
to get rid of them skinks.
No wonder her property value went down.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm sure I've
still
told
see
you all
skinks
about
every
that.
now and then.
Keep
None of
stealing
those
her,
skinks ever pay taxes.
keep stealing her
They
checks
don't.
out of her mailbox.
Sometimes I'll cut their dang tails off, and well, not accidentally. I'll cut the
Oh,
skink
oh,
tails
great! Now
off.
Peter's
This is
gonna
violent.
start. Jesus Christ.
The first time that ever happened with me and a lizard's tail fell out, I was
Yeah.
freaking out.
I know.
Because
I
it was
know. It's
twitching.
like, oh, what happened?
You're just holding,
Hold
just
it
doing
full
that. I
tail.
was like, oh my God.
But they grow back.
But still, if you're
Well,
holding something, you tear off an animal, it
I
still
know.
moves.
I know.
Depending,
They do
it
grow back.
depends on the type of
Yeah.
lizard, because there are geckos that you can get. Because I
That's why
was
they get
looking
insurance.
into. Yeah, exactly.
But we're talking about skinks.
But like
Those little
the
skinks.
Gecko's got good credit,
Yeah.
not them skinks.
but their tails as the
He's
same
British. Of course he does.
A newt. That's a rat.
No, the newts. I love newts.
I'm thinking of shrews.
Oh yeah.
I
Yes.
I have newt.
Sorry, Shy.
You're fine.
Hey, Shay Shy.
Shay Shy.
Just wanted
Shay
to.
Shy. Sorry.
Thank you for your input, Deanna. We appreciate that. Just kidding.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll do that every time you start talking. Shay Shy.
Holy crap.
She's gonna beat the
Go ahead,
holy
Luke.
crap out of you.
Go ahead,
today.
Luke.
Oh, I was gonna say anything. I was just making fun of you calling her Shay.
Oh.
But it
And
does
now-
depend
now
on
I'm
what
gonna
kind of.
I'm gonna hear this from my coworkers now.
Yeah. It does depend on what kind of animal when the tail grows back. Because, like, for instance, when I left prison, mine grew back, but it took some time.
My lord tail.
It was flat for a long time.
Like a pancake.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's not syrup. Why is it sticky? I don't know.
It doesn't
Oh, this
taste
pancake's
the
cream
same.
filled.
That's a crepe.
Oh, it is a
Cream
crepe.
cheese.
It's like a French pancake.
So did we Bobby? Did you mention what yours was, or did I
Other
miss
than
it?
snakes.
Yeah, mine's
The snake?
snakes, tornadoes.
Oh.
Oh, same.
Tornado?
Same.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like storms.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
do like storms.
I don't like watching movies to where the person is in a body of water like a swamp and just going down to their knees or down to their neck in it. And,
Like quicksand.
no, I mean like Secret Agent Vietnam movies where they're just
Yeah, like
their
that.
eyes
Secret.
and then they got that
Oh.
duckweed, that,
Agent man.
you know, that
Secret.
duckweeds in their face and the moss. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, there's shit in there that's gonna get you.
Yeah.
People
I
in
don't
this
like that.
world.
There is literal shit in there.
There
For
could
sure.
be.
There was one of these YouTube couples that travels around the country in their van, and they stopped at some place in the middle of Utah.
Perhaps by the river?
No, it was a little. They have like just bodies of waters, fresh, warm springs. I think it's Utah. And so this guy dove in, and his wife, who is apparently a biologist, reminded him of all the things in there that could crawl up in any open orifice it found. It was so fun because it was like 20 degrees when he dove into this warm spring, and he was like out of there in a minute.
Man.
Have you ever seen the Fugitive Part 2, U.S. Marshals with Wesley Snipes and Tommy Lee
No, I
Jones?
haven't seen part 2.
And there's one point where he's like a MK Ultra secret agent kind of guy that's on the run because he found some stuff out. Yeah, it's a good one. It's like the Fugitive. It's like the Fugitive, but it's the Part 2.
Okay.
But there's one point where he's in the water covered in duckweed and comes up. You know, Wesley Snipes bald
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
a darker complexion, and so it's like he blends in. But I'm just like, man, ain't no way
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in that duckweed in Louisiana.
Oh,
I've been worried
yeah.
about. I've been worried about what's in the water than Tommy Lee Jones.
That's true. I don't know. I may have seen that. Are they
It is.
going out to find that guy in the cabin?
I don't know. There's probably a cabin involved, but this is more of a. You know how The Fugitive was a train wreck
Yeah.
or a bus wreck that hit by a train? This is like a. I think it's an airplane.
Oh, okay, that's not the same
Yeah,
one.
it's Tommy Lee Jones and the same crew.
Okay.
You know the little the quippy back and forth team.
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah, it's good.
You know, Bobby, I'm really glad that you said that you're scared of storms, because it's rare for guys to admit stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I'm scared of storms. I've always had terrible luck with storms, and that's I like that other guys admit to that, because I always feel like such a baby being like, yeah, I don't like the storm.
No.
Yeah, what I'm scared of is like a tornado coming.
Yeah,
because that's
for
always like
sure.
there's nothing you can do about it.
Can't see him.
And
For
it-
sure.
And so in typical me fashion, I become an expert on anything I'm terrified about.
Mhm.
Same.
And so now I
Same.
know how to read. I read the blogs and what to look for the storms coming. And if they
Yep.
say like, well, the instability is not going to be good. It depends on cloud covers. I'm like, you're going to freak us out over cloud cover with instability. They don't even have a NAM that talks. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
What are you talking about?
like,
One
damn,
step
the
too
damn.
far.
what's the tornadic index that they show is the
F-
no, that's a fake one. That's not doesn't count. That's made up. It's
I
made
didn't know that.
no, it's
like
made up by the
F1,
National Weather.
F2.
The Torcon's made up by the Weather Channel just to be a little marketing. No, it's a tornadic index. It's called the NAD or the TAD or something like that. If you look at
Okay.
that,
Oh
that's
my
a big
God.
one.
Go
it's
check out
NAD.
the NAD.
So,
Yeah, I
no,
check out NADs
no.
all the time.
Go check out the NAD.
did either of you experience as a child a bad experience with a storm or lightning or something?
I did. I'll
Well,
show you.
but I'm like Bobby. When I was younger, I became such an expert on storms and tornadoes and stuff. My mom would be like, "Look, the sun's out. It's fine." I'm like, "No, you don't understand. That's bad. It's heating up the atmosphere. It's gonna make it more unstable. What are you talking? No, this is bad. We need cloud cover."
Yeah, but when there's cloud cover and everybody's like, there's a chance of tornadoes. I'm like, not with this humidity.
No, I did go through. I drove through a tornado in 2019. I was driving from Indiana all the way to Wyoming for my sister's wedding, and my husband and I, he was just my boyfriend at the time. We were driving through, and
Wow.
I mean, we were going maybe 3 miles an hour, and the wind and the water was so strong, literally could not see taillights that were maybe 5 feet in front of me.
Oh my goodness.
Like, it was terrifying. It was like being underwater.
Yeah. Wow, that's Huntsville.
Yep, that's my church right
Oh
there.
my
Oh
goodness.
no, that's crazy.
Wow.
But
How
that
far
was when
away
I was
from
in first. I'm a 50 miles, 40 miles, but that was the first storm I remember coming through.
Wow.
And
Wow.
and if you looked real close, you could see where I work now there, but you'd have to. I'm not going to show you.
Yeah.
It's way off in there. But like I remember being in first grade and getting yanked out of my bed, and my papa had me in his arms and left the fence open for the animals that didn't get out. And just
Yikes.
I'm like, he ain't even shutting that thing. We're dragging a storm cellar. And,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
I remember it kind of traumatized me a little bit.
I'm sure getting yanked out of your sleep.
Yeah. Then there was one in Piedmont that happened in like '94, and those two solidified it for me.
Yeah.
Then we got hit by
Dang.
one in 2018, like my house did.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. Wow.
An F2. I was like, what is
Oh,
this?
God.
Jeez.
We had an F2 that was what hit up here just a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. But anytime they just say a line is going to come with embedded, I don't even listen to it. Like embedded, I think it'll be more than F1.
Yeah.
So I'm in a nice house. Just don't give me a squall line. I can live through anybody can live through a squall line.
Surprised you didn't go on to be a meteorologist.
Really?
No, I mean it's scary for me.
I looked into it, but
yeah.
it's so much schooling, like a
Mhm.
lot of schooling.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous amount of schooling.
It
Look,
is.
'cause I thought
Having
about
to
it.
math.
A lot of
Yeah.
science and
When I watched Twister in 1994 or whenever that came out, 94, I remember
like that.
watching it.
95
That
or
first-
96.
That first scene gave me such anxiety. I remember thinking, I was like, this is terrifying.
Wow.
They're showing the
Yeah.
warnings and they're running.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like watching a scary movie for me. I guess no one else thought that first part was scary. I was like, man, I was freaking out in the theater.
Oh no, I thought it was terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, Twister was. What year was that?
It's my wife's
96.
favorite movie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's
We quote it all the
favorite
time.
movie.
I liked it.
And they're remaking it, so
They are.
Of course they are.
They are, yeah,
yeah.
because they have no original ideas anymore.
I know.
It's just
That's
what
what
can
I
we
said last
redo?
night. Yeah.
And we discussed this on the
Wednesday
show the
night.
other night with the screenwriter.
Yeah.
Dorothy flew.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and our
Me,
fans
Joe.
of DJY and Radio Fairfax, we appreciate you listening to the first hour. Remember, you can come over to our YouTube channel and see both hours at the Paranormal Guyz on YouTube. Luke, I assume you're going to go to work tomorrow, so you're probably out of here.
I do.
Don't
I do
love you, Luke. Thank you.
Got to go work my corner.
For some reason, I think I work at movie gallery. I know you can't.
I work at a bakery. So on Sunday mornings, I go and open up a
Bake those
bakery, and
buns.
mainly, I love buns.
Yeah.
I love them in my
Time to make
face.
the
I love the
donuts.
smell of them. And that's why we have donut holes, because
Yeah.
it's just how I make them.
Oh God.
You know,
I would not
One
stop
at a
eating them.
time.
I wouldn't stop eating them. I found out how they made them just that way. I'm like, okay, that sounds good.
Well, where do you think the
Yeah,
icing
keep
comes
going.
from?
Keep them coming.
Where do you think
It's not
what?
mayonnaise.
Donut
Where do you
holes.
think the icing comes from?
Oh, it's very sweet.
Thank you. I eat a lot
Make
of
sure to
waffle.
stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Drink
Me
lots
too.
of water. Stay hydrated. So.
Gatorade.
Have a wonderful night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Good
All
night.
right, we'll see you
Bye.
soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hang tight. We'll be right back.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm Miranda Maverick, and when I'm in fight camp, I never listen to the Sportcat podcast.
She never. Oh, poof! Bobby's
Bobby disappeared.
Bobby's in a time slip.
Left his bed.
He's in a time slip. Where did he go? I guess he
Probably
thought
went
he had
to
time to.
wee.
Well, at least he didn't leave his microphone on this time. So
True.
and I had a sound effect for him too. I was going to play, and then
I'm a fan, but I never listen to the Sportcat show.
so his buddy
Who's
Joe
that?
Rogan. So it's Joe
Oh, is
Rogan.
that Joe Rogan?
Yeah,
I'm a fan, but I never listen to the Sportcat show.
yeah. I did that just for Bobby
Joe.
Dizzle. So
Had to get more coffee.
Oh,
gotta
Check
stay
this out.
caffeinated.
Check this out.
where'd you get Joe Rogan at?
That's the inside of my church. After
Oh
that
my
happened,
goodness.
Good lord.
look what's still standing. It's wild.
Oh my goodness.
Why is it still there?
That's crazy, huh?
I remember being like my grandma rode me down that road. After that happened, you can see the cars flipped over.
Yeah.
It was a big one.
11, 14, 14.
I'll never forget that. Yeah. And then after that tornado hit my house in 2018, I learned, like, in college in Tuscaloosa, tornadoes came so often, like I'm done worrying with them. And I had beaten the whole thing. And then in 2018, one hit my house. I'm like, oh, scared again. Here I am.
Yeah.
It came right back. And then 2011 happened.
Yeah.
No, 2008 it hit my house. Then 2011 happened.
Mm.
And that just like,
See,
okay, 100%.
Washington D.C. that area growing up, we really never had them to worry about. It was something. It wasn't until I moved to Tennessee that I really
Yeah.
got to be more educated on them. We didn't have that type of activity up there.
We don't
So,
have a
I would
lot
say
here in
never,
Knoxville.
but they're more common in the south than they are further up north. Bobby could probably tell you, Charlotte, because of the humidity or heat or
Yeah.
something. But
I don't know. Huntsville is the there's I could tell you, like, you can it's so pitiful. I could probably be a good meteorologist, but I can tell where they're at in Mississippi if they're going to be a danger to us or not.
Mhm.
And if
That's
they ever
good
say,
to
like,
know, though.
yeah, but if you look at the national tracks where I'm at, like,
Mhm.
physically in the county, it's a
Yeah.
pretty safe spot. But if you get up north between Fayetteville and Jack Daniels and all the
Mhm.
way down to just North Huntsville, it's just like, it looks like somebody took magic marker and went,
like an alley, tornado
Yeah,
alley.
it's tornado
We have
alley,
one.
Hazel Green.
Yeah.
And we was coming home today from Nashville, and we passed Anderson Hills, and it got hit by F4s like 3 years in a row with the same house. And the dude said, "I'm leaving." He moved away.
I don't blame him.
I saw Anderson Hills. I'm like, "Ooh, no."
Yeah.
Place called Harvest. Harvest gets hit every time.
Mm. West Tennessee gets it more than we do because we're down below the what's it called? Plateau. We're down below the plateau. Between the plateau and the mountains in the valley, we don't get them as much. But if they get down here,
they're stronger if they come down through the valley. Yeah, I learned that.
We only get them
from the one in Union County that when I first moved there in like 92 or 93, it hit in Union County. That was crazy.
Yeah.
They're never
around like nuts.
They're never the weaker ones when they come to my part of the county. That's what's bad. We get 2s and above. We got a 3 and a 2-ish/3 in 2016. Took some roofs off.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a mile from here, and then
I
was thinking, go ahead.
I was going to say, you talk about your kid as a kid being grabbed up and running down to the storm cellar. Growing up in DC, like I said, we didn't have those, but a tropical storm came up the Chesapeake Bay, and it came up and was still a hurricane. And we lived close enough that we were on the bad side of it. And I remember looking outside, like we had those old fashioned blinds that folded up this way. I remember looking out between the blinds, and we had these 2 huge oak trees. I mean, I was a kid, they were 70 feet tall. As I got older, they were much taller, and they were swaying. And I remember that, and I could see the transformers popping in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I remember that. So yeah, a storm will freak you out. So
yeah, especially the big ones. You can't. I think it's the lack of control, because everything I hate in my life, it's because I can't control it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, if you can't control it, why are you worried about it? Because I can't control it.
I have no control.
Just like whenever something happens at work and I have to maybe have to work late, I freak out. Like I almost want to cry because I can't. It wasn't planned, and like my anxiety. Everything I have is anxiety based.
Wow.
I hate it. We were in Disney World when a hurricane came through, and I was like, "Hurricane? What do you do with that? I don't even know what those are."
What do you even do with that?
I was scared.
It's a tornado, but it's 200 miles wide.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I was like, "Well, we got time to leave," but it itched my tornado fear for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We had like 3 days. Let's just leave.
Yeah, they see. That's what Mom says. I wouldn't move to Florida. They got all those hurricanes. I'm like, Mom, you actually see them coming. It's the tornadoes you don't see coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can prepare for a hurricane. Just get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take all your stuff and go. And if you lived in one of the areas of Florida that's hit by them, just plan on getting free shit every few years. I mean,
boarded up.
I don't know. Now, I did see you were talking about earlier snakes. I saw a guy who went on he was doing bow fishing. Well, he got down to this canal and he started seeing all these constrictors. And so he's like, well, we'll go ahead and hunt them. And they're bow fishing, or is it called bow fishing, Bobby, where they hit it with the arrow and they pull it in?
Mm-hmm.
It's bow fishing. Okay.
Yes.
And so they were trying to hit this python that was going through the water at an incredible speed. One guy actually was lucky enough to get it, and they got the thing in, and it was over 8 feet long. And it was just hiding there on the canal. But yeah, and he was saying, this is legal. They want us to do this. If you see them, if you're out here doing it, they want you because they're killing all the local fish and wildlife and stuff. And as they were stretching that one out, one of the guys goes, "Look, there's another coming out of the hole," and they went after it, and it was just as long. I mean, almost identical in length. So he's like, hold on, we're gonna throw something down this hole and see if something else comes out. So they put a smoke bomb. Nothing else came out.
Dang.
And that would freak me out.
Yeah.
I've got friends that live in Florida, and they're like, yeah, we've had gators in our pool, get up. And we've had snakes in our pool. And I'm like, no, get a fence.
I don't know how I feel about alligators yet.
They're quicker
Never
than
seen
you
one in
think
a
they
while.
are.
Yeah, they are. They can run fast, actually.
Yeah, they get to like
On
11
land.
miles an hour when they get going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they get those little legs going, they're like 11 miles an hour or something. But
Mm.
yeah, and don't piss one off. It's not like a Great Dane where you can be friendly with it. You can't.
No.
Don't get bit.
Yeah.
Don't get bit. That's right. Solid advice.
Mhm.
Wendell's back. I didn't know Wendell left us. Well, welcome back.
Why is
Wendell.
Wendell not watching C. Wayne and Roger?
Why are you sending my one viewer away, Bobby?
Yeah, shut up.
That is Dina.
He'll be back.
Yeah, Dina the other day encouraging somebody to listen to a crime podcast. I'm like, no, don't encourage that. Yeah, you were.
When?
Yeah. It was, I don't remember what guest it was, and they were like, said that one of the podcasts I listened to was a crime podcast, and you started going, oh, well, you should be listening to it. I'm like, no, it's our show. Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? We only have two viewers. Don't run them away.
I don't remember doing
Wendell says
that.
a gator can run 30 miles an hour. Okay. Well,
Not a John Deere gator.
I guess maybe mine was a slow gator. I don't know. I do have a funny story about went to Florida and a friend in Merritt Island, Florida is like Cades Cove. You can drive through and see all the wildlife like you do in Cades Cove up in Gatlinburg. And there's this alligator. It wasn't a big alligator. It was probably 3 foot long, maybe. And it was on this log that was attached to a rope that had floated out just a little bit. And so we stood there for like an hour arguing back and forth. It's not real. It's real. The thing never blinked, nothing, just constant staring at us. It's fake. And so we got this argument about which one of us was going to pull the rope. I'm like, it gotta be me. So finally she got pissed off. She pulled the rope. It jumped up out of the water and ran at us, but it kind of had an angle and scared the living crap out of us. I was like, told you it was real.
I was telling remember Dustin Grammer that was on here with the bad audio? You know, he's doing the show with the doing the documentary with the Panther.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning we were coming down the road and we saw a big bobcat. I mean, it was like one of the biggest ones I've seen. And then for half a second I thought, man, is that got a tail? Is that a panther? And then I saw the little black tip on its ears and its little tail. Nah, but man, it was big. I could tell it was a cat and not a dog. I was like, what is that? I saw it from like a quarter mile away. I said, what is that? You know, we're doing 80 miles an hour. And I said, wow, that thing was huge. It's standing on the intersection, standing out on the interstate.
On the interstate?
Yeah, it was like right on the side of the interstate, right before you get to Lewisburg.
I thought I saw a huge turkey yesterday morning, but I was like, damn, that's a big turkey. Then I passed some garbage bags on the later on down the road. I was like, no, I guess that was a garbage bag on 640.
You remember the guy we used to work with, Mad Dog?
Yeah.
What was his real name?
Greg,
yeah. He was coming back from vacation and he had like this 1972 Chevette wagon. You know, he could barely afford to keep all of his 5 kids and his wife in, and they're headed back. He's late, so he's flying down the road. He thought there was a truck tire in the road, so he was like, well, I'm not going to swerve to miss it. It was an alligator, totaled his damn car. You remember that?
Yes.
He called in sick because he hit an alligator, and we were like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Totaled his car.
Knocked the wheels right out from under it. That's crazy.
That's a hell of a way to wake up in the back seat when Dad's driving.
My kids are going crazy right now. That's about.
Well, I'm glad it was them instead of other weird noises I've been getting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, he did come in.
Yeah, he's here. He's like my 5th fan. I got like 5.
He sent me a text just now, and it was a picture of some white people like in the middle of the woods doing a rave. It says, "Is this what your Squatch meets are like?" Like, yeah, so you have no idea. You have no idea.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
The more dogman activity, the crazier it gets.
Well, I hope that we don't have any dogman activity. So, Jessica just did a show. She said that they're down in Florida now. that they've moved it. That they've moved that far down. I don't know if I believe that or not, but when I first moved here, they were saying it was hard to see a dogman past Chattanooga. That was more of a northern thing, but now they're saying there's as far down as Orlando with sightings.
That's
just freaky.
That's just Universal Studios, man. It's
yeah. I asked the program director the other day if we could get Werewolves of London. He's like, I remember that song.
You okay, Sean?
I've had to pull back from the wild.
I keep telling you.
I've had to pull back from some of the wilder guests.
What was it?
Nothing. I thought you were asleep.
No.
No, I'm just making sure you're all right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She died.
No. Did I make you mad?
No.
Okay.
Pissed me off.
Well, what did I do to you?
Well, screw you,
You know what
too,
you did.
Bobby.
If you don't know what I did, you don't know what you did. I'm not telling you.
Well, fine. You know
How's
what?
it feel?
Don't give a damn.
How's it taste?
Don't give a damn.
The radio soap opera.
Reminds me, I don't know who I have on tomorrow night. I better check that.
Kevin said he's
Shut up,
madder
Kevin.
than hell. Yeah, we got a shaman coming on. I don't even know what a shaman is. I'm gonna have to look that up, I guess. So
it's like a medicine man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like good or bad?
Depends.
I don't know.
Okay.
I remember
Well,
the
I guess I'll
medicine
find
man.
out.
He called running water in my hand, drug me around by my headband. That I wasn't a kind.
Yeah, you missed Wednesday night's show, Bobby. I was somewhere else
Wednesday
for
missed.
like 5 minutes.
Wow. It was crazy.
Yeah. And then you got door closer. Ain't no cat up there on your shoulder, so.
No, not till I get her.
Yeah,
Or
it
she's
was a weird
needed.
show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, or she's needed. We
There's
don't have
some
any
lasers coming out of her
ghostly
eyes.
screams coming out
Yeah,
of your.
we had screams come through the. Let's say, can I share audio? I can share background audio. Can I share audio otherwise? I ain't share it this way. I don't know how to do this. Hold on. I ain't pretending. Let me act like I know what I'm doing. There we go. This was on last week or Wednesday's show for no apparent reason. Yeah, no apparent reason it was on my show.
Two
In the
of them,
background.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got another one. Pull up.
And he
I
couldn't
thought I
hear
put-
it.
And
I never
Glenn,
heard it,
Yeah,
no.
Glenn couldn't hear it.
So it went
Todd and I
back
were the
in-
only ones that heard it.
Tell went back and no idea what that is. It was in the background audio and I never heard it.
It's a woman.
Yeah.
It's obviously a woman.
Well, I don't know what it was, and I never heard it. So obviously, it was speaking into this. So if it starts it again, y'all just tell me. I'll let it have the whole mic. So
Okay.
Wendell, I am not. I had other plans come up that I didn't know about, but
She didn't know about.
well, I mean, it was not my plans, but I have to be responsible for other people when the plans happen. So
I know what you mean. I'm just messing with
yeah,
you.
I can't just. It takes a lot for me to haul off for 2 days, 4
Yeah, I
hours.
was gonna
What's
say,
everything 4 hours away?
I don't know.
Jesus.
it's not close to me either. So, well, yeah, are you going to stay both
Damn it.
days, or what are you going to do?
For you, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm coming or not.
What?
I put it on the calendar.
Well, I hope so. No, this weekend coming up. Is this the weekend? Yeah, I'm going to be in Tallahassee. So, yeah, I'll be in Florida this weekend, next weekend. So, but thank you for the invite.
I'm starting to look into having my own convention. I don't know how you do it. Like, what do you got to do?
You gotta
Start having my own here so people show up and drive 4 hours.
rent out a place and
I know a secret about it, but we'll talk about that on another show. So
There's a secret.
I have, well, I won't say a secret, but I know ways to make it happen. So just say one of
convention?
our fellow friend. No, one of our fellow podcasters is basically doing that. So
Well, everything is either in Anniston or freaking Georgia or the LBL or
Yeah,
the daggum Gatlinburg.
Yeah, there's one in Gatlinburg. There's also one in Florida coming up like next month or something.
I'm out of that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that one. Oh, Wendell wants to invite Cheyenne and Dina into the woods. So,
You know, I greatly appreciate it, Wendell. But I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
Come
I
on.
think I'll pass too.
If I saw a turnover of follows after doing that stuff, I would be more involved. I'd be more involved, but I don't. From what I see now, it's not worth my to do too many. I still like doing it for the people. The people is the funnest part, but as far as investment wise, I can't justify just hanging out with people for a weekend, days at a time.
That's
may pay off in the long
how
run.
conventions work for us.
I like doing it, but yeah, it's like you said, it's a lot of spending time away and moving and
Stress and stress.
Yeah. Well, and there's some people that's all they want to do. There's some people that got into this that since I've gotten into this that have came into it and now they're traveling talking about things, which
that's the goal. That's the goal of like a small town band. You want to be big enough that you outgrow your town. And so if you're getting asked to speak, it's good. Don't like, hey, I can talk about this. You can have me. Drive across the country for nothing.
This person has been to pretty much anything this side of the Mississippi, haunted or whatever, and now he's speaking on it everywhere.
Yeah, but he's also got creds and followers
because he's had pictures taken there. Come on, give me a break.
Wait, who is this person?
I'll tell you off there. I ain't gonna bash anybody. I ain't gonna bash anybody on there. Well, I'll only bash one person on the air. So, no.
Nah, I mean, it's a picture of a place as good as anything else. There's nothing else happening.
Yeah, well, it depends on where you go. Yeah.
Like I don't care anything about investigating stuff. I'll go hang out around it, but.
Hey, Craig, welcome to the show. Glad you're here.
Yay, Craig's here.
That's my cousin from another mother. He just doesn't know it yet. So
I'm having so much fun. Kevin discusses it with me twice a day at least when he comes down and have coffee. But like we've discovered that my niche is the science guys and the authors because it can dive deep without having to worry about just the crazies, just letting the crazies talk. Like, okay, yeah, we saw it. That's what happened. Of course, you don't have pictures of anything. So, and I don't need pictures, but sometimes there has to be some sustenance.
Yeah.
Well, the pictures make it more fun.
Yeah.
You got to have a palate cleanser. You can only hear about people that have them on their property and they slap their house so many times.
That's true.
Before you're just like, well, I know they don't.
Me the proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had Travis from Skinwalker Ranch on yet?
No. I don't think he likes
your neighborhood.
You don't think he likes you?
I think he's mad at me.
Oh, how come?
What'd you do?
Did you say something, Bobby?
I didn't. One of my guests did. And I tweeted it out, and he's like, and he responded. I'm like, God.
Oh no! He responded.
He did. I'm like, well, that went that.
Oh.
At the same time, he may be too smart to be on my show, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to ask him that. I'm going to ask him something he's never been asked before. So,
yeah, well, that's true. But I want to know, why does NASA have classified top secret projects? I want to know why.
Yeah.
If they're NASA, the National Air and Space, they're supposed to be about discovery and stuff. Why do they have classified top secret missions? Makes no sense.
You ever seen Apollo 18?
Because it's the government.
Well, yeah, it's the government. I understand that, but I mean, now Space Force should just take over that. If Space Force came out and said, yeah, we have top secret missions where we fly our ship through the universe, yeah, cool, I'm okay with that. But NASA, no, it's like they're like the Smithsonian. Why does the Smithsonian have hidden things? It just doesn't make any sense.
Why does Smithsonian have hidden things?
It's to me, it's the same way. Yeah, The Smithsonian will actually go out and get stuff, bring it back, and you'll never see it again.
Have you seen Apollo 18?
I think so, but it's been forever. So
Phenomenal movie. I'd recommend watching it.
yeah, it was good, but yeah, I mean,
I don't think I've seen that one.
I guess
I
there
think it's
are
on YouTube
reasons.
free right now.
I'll look at.
I mean, if they were going to send a crew up to land on a asteroid and blow it up to keep us safe and not tell us and cause worldwide panic, okay, all right,
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. But what else are you doing that we don't know about?
Well, things are only classified for certain reasons, and so you have to go by those reasons about why they would have it. Now, what I've seen, the people that work for NASA don't have to have. They just have like public trust, saying they're just not going to leak it straight to the Russians.
Mm.
But like secret is cause you can't have Space Force boot camp. Secret causes great harm to national security, and top secret is causes grave harm to national security.
But yet,
so why?
I'm a fan, but I never listened to the Sportcat show.
That's running this country.
He wouldn't. He would get your name wrong. I work into the sports dog. Sports Bob.
Sports
You know, I should have had AI make that.
Listen to the sports box. You know the show.
I'm gonna go back and find that again.
The cat show about
Sport.
birds?
It's the cat that plays volleyball. You know the show.
I've got to go back and find that now.
I was way too coherent. I knew that was AI when you played it.
Yeah.
He enunciated.
I never listened to that stupid son of a bitch.
I need to go back and find that AI site and make that again. So that's good.
When I'm eating ice
The
cream on
sport,
the
but it's
know.
about there's cats
Oh.
and
Screw it.
beach. Yeah.
Bobby's gonna make one.
Oh, that's just how he does it. He'll trail off and go, screw it.
Yeah, somebody else will come up here and tell you. I don't know.
I'm not making one. I haven't messed with AI in months.
AI is on Facebook right now. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he said.
yeah, it is. There's it's called Meta something.
Oh, is that what I saw something that looked different the other day, yesterday. Or
Ask
today or
Meta
something.
AI.
That may be why I'm in Facebook jail right now.
Oh, could be. How long are you in for?
To the 26th.
Good
Dang.
Lord.
I can't do anything in
log on?
groups.
Oh, but you can still go on.
Yeah, I mean I can do, but because I was posting in groups every day.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I don't know. Like, what do they want from me?
I don't know.
I don't think it ever helped me, but
They don't give a warning of like, hey, you're getting presumably close.
sometimes you get a thing like, please stop doing this for the day. And then every few times just like, you're done for a week, buddy.
Well, actually, probably what happened is a group person that owns a group
Yeah.
reported you.
Yeah.
I ran into that for a while. I was only posting like one or two things, and some person who remains nameless was reporting me as spamming. I almost got kicked off of Facebook. So
yeah, it only happens every 20 to 30 times I do that. And so it's just, well, that's even low too. Because last time it happened was 6 months ago.
Yeah, it seems like somebody's reporting you.
yeah,
Probably.
you probably got reported.
What a bastard. What a stupid son
Poked
of a
poked in the Bears territory.
I need to
Grizzly
I need
Bear
to find-
territory.
I'll get off me. Hey,
Get
Really?
off me, Nick.
that dude. There is no territory.
No, there is no territory, and I make no claims to anything. I just like to have fun a couple nights a week talking to my friends on the show. That's pretty much it.
That's
so.
right.
That dude.
Tell us how
You
you really
started.
feel, Bobby.
No, I don't feel anyway. But for a time period, I felt bad. But then I realized, wait, he started it. He started
Yeah.
it. And so I don't feel bad anymore. I don't say anything.
I kill you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't say anything anymore after the initial wave. I don't say anything anymore. But at the same time, I'm just like, dude, you started this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Like
Yeah.
point blank, unprovoked. I have every reason in the world to be kind of miffed about it because I was just like, hey, yeah,
You do.
I'll help you out. Just let me know. I'll help you out. Don't go to him. He's a snake in the grass.
Yeah.
Show you a
You
snake.
snake. You snake.
They sit on this.
Yeah.
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 Better don't step on snake.
Welcome to the snake world. So we also call it Sportcat Show,
Yeah.
which is coast to coast and around the world. Oh, by the way, we're on FM. Where's yours? Oh, that's right. You bought 1,000 followers. Go yourself. And that is on FM radio.
And you can so tell that he did too because of the view count.
Oh yeah, I know.
I love it.
I'm about to tear the camera a minute because I'm going to say something stupid. Y'all got me wound up. Well, no, these two shows go out on FM. Here in a few minutes, we can talk all we want. So, yeah. And maybe that'll drive up my viewership too. The FM listeners will be like, who's he talking about? We need to go to the Paranormal Guys on YouTube, follow and see.
Yes.
I'm not opposed to a good podcast war. I will win. I will win.
Well, that's the thing. I am opposed to it. I don't
like
want
to
be
play
in one.
dirty.
I didn't like being thwarted into one, and that's what kind of made me mad about it. Like,
Yeah.
wait a
Yeah,
minute.
Well, it's different.
because of
It's
me.
different when you're thrown into it. It's different when you start it.
Because you were
Exactly.
friends with the snake. If you weren't friends with the snake, it wouldn't have happened. So
Yeah, and I was just like,
You were blindsided.
yeah, like I'm telling this person I would help them build their website, and I was like, wait, what?
Yep.
yeah. And I had to tell you was the worst part.
Yeah, it's okay
Yeah,
though.
so, yeah.
That's why I got on that rant the other day about being smarter.
I thought you're talking about me.
No, that's given.
No, whatever.
I need a little button that's just burn.
Yeah.
Talking about a burn, it's a 2nd-degree burn.
Ooh.
That's when I was on that rant and you said I was cocky. I said I'm 10 times smart. I said I'm smarter than most of them, and I got more and 100% technical, more know-how than any of them. So eventually I'm going to come out on top.
It's true. It's true. That's right. I'll have a Vegas show. We'll see one day. Might be
Residency.
And guess who won't?
Because he can't walk on stage. Who said that? Who said
Oh, who said that? That came from. Must be
It's
one
that
of
damn
those
ghost.
Hold on, let me get my walker, young man. I'm coming after you.
Little pig. Let's eat here.
Oh my God, he started it unprovoked. I mean,
Yes, he did.
I was going to build his website. Still would if you asked me.
I know you.
What?
Would.
What?
I would.
No.
Nah,
Bobby's not
I'm
that
gonna
way.
make
He's a
amends.
good guy.
But you charge double this time.
the kitty porn would just happen to be on there for no reason.
Oh no, now.
Where did that come from?
I would circle it like paranoia. What is that?
Where did this come from?
I had to figure out where to get it without getting implicated.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now wait a minute.
Now wait just a minute.
Wait, how did you get it? Don't worry about me.
You got a top secret job.
Yeah, that's not how that works either.
No.
No. Nope, it is not.
It's not how that works at all.
No. Getting
Dark
clearance
web.
is no fun.
I get on the Onion server on the dark web.
There you go.
I've always just wanted to go over there and see what's up.
How do you know when you're on the dark web?
Hey, you
You have to go
know.
to the Onion server. You have to get on an actual server like a VPN.
Is it okay? I don't even know. So
I don't even know how to get on there.
I feel like I'm better off not knowing.
Yeah, me too.
I would
You're
just
like,
be too curious.
Yeah.
You have to. First thing
I
you
have
do is
friends
go to
that are
Reddit.
white hats. So yeah, Reddit's the start of it. I know that, but
Go to Reddit and find out. Go from there.
yeah, I got friends that are white hats that go play down in that world, and I don't think I'd like it. So
Me either.
Yeah, I had a friend tell me that they ended up there somehow by accident, and they said it was scary, and I was like, "Tell me more."
I don't even want to try it.
One of the flight nurses I used to work with, her husband, I guess I can say this now. He worked for the GBI, and his job was to go pose down there as like little girls. That was his entire job.
Wow.
And some of the stories I heard, some sick people in this world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I got a bunch of friends that go down there and play for other reasons. They're usually I think they call them the white hats or the.
So they're not looking for organs or hitmen or anything like that.
They
white
may
hat.
be.
It's white hats and black hats and red hats.
I don't wear a hat, so.
Weird, Bobby. Your hat is a combination of all of them.
Yeah, and it's got beaver on it.
That's why you can't trust me.
And I'm the snake. Damn it. So, Shay, did we get through all your phobias?
Ooh, Kevin says he's shadow IT.
Kevin is shadow IT. That's a running joke.
Hey, it's funny. I just had to complete a course on shadow IT.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the IT world, shadow IT is a big problem.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's when a group of users have a user amongst them that's a little bit more technical savvy than they are.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go to them for help instead of the actual IT department and end up breaking shit.
Gotcha. Okay.
But Kevin is kind of part of the IT team in like a more property fashion, like inventory kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And so like he handles the equipment, he doesn't really fix it, but he divvies it out and whatnot, and keeps track of it.
Yeah.
And so we call him Shadow IT as like a little rib. Because if we ever need help, like if we're in a big pinch, Kevin will help.
Yeah.
But there's another guy, Eddie Hill, he's talking about. Eddie Hill is the definition of Shadow IT.
Okay.
Like.
Okay, I played Shadow IT at one time too. Nobody was around.
No, ours was just like, is it okay to access this while you're at work?
Well,
what?
I guess Kevin
Bobby!
got me. Kevin eliminated Bobby from the show.
That's gum.
Dang,
Bobby!
Kevin. Yeah, I didn't know you disliked him that much.
He had spoken too much.
He'd spoken too much. Facebook AI got him. So
he got
maybe.
real zucked.
Either that or he could be watching us now and a part of the show and we just not know it.
That's true.
He's still going on like he's right a part of it.
He probably is. He may be in a different dimension now.
Could be.
Our best wishes to you, Bobby, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shay, did we get through all your phobias? I know we got sidetracked there earlier.
Sorry.
No, I thought it was really funny. Because I was whenever I was looking up all of these, as there was I was looking up, the first one I found was that there are people who have a fear of money.
Yeah.
Like making money or just like physical.
They have a fear of money or wealth. They a lot of the times they have a fear of other people who have a lot of money or having a lot of money themselves. And it could honestly be both of touching it or having it. But apparently a lot of the times they're prone to self-sabotage, like with their careers, so they end up avoiding making money. And I guess a lot of that stems from the fear of pressure and responsibilities, or also fear of being victim of a robbery or things like that.
Wow.
And the next thing that for whatever reason it made me think of, I was just like, I wonder if there's a fear for this. There is so the fear of money is called plutophobia.
Mhm.
And there is a fear that is called for phorosophobia, which is the fear of taxes or the IRS.
Oh, that's a good one
So,
for Rosaphobia.
so is Travis is always so freaked out about doing his taxes. I was like, found something for you. So and it's funny with the fear of it. It sounds very much like, I just don't think this person wants to pay taxes. So apparently it'll include tax avoidance, procrastination, extreme anxiety when it comes to doing or discussing taxes, refusal to open up any letters from the IRS, or that an
That's a
IRS
bad
agent
thing to do.
Yeah.
or that an IRS agent might just come to their house.
They're on
But
them.
good news for those people is that apparently as of last year, the IRS has ended unannounced visits.
That's good.
They just watch you in a crowd and
Yep.
then done.
Yep.
That's terrible.
It's true. Not gonna pay Uncle Sam? All right. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. The Dizzlemeister is back. So
Hey.
Yeah, your
Live.
Chrome locked up. I don't know what that was about.
Huh.
the phone locked up.
The Chrome did. Chrome app.
Oh,
Chrome.
okay.
We were worried you might have
I'm just
gotten
straight-
zucked.
Yeah, that was kind of quick. That was weird.
That was
I was
weird.
I was kind of like, what? I'm talking about Shadow IT, and all of a sudden my
Yeah.
You're a loser.
It sneaks
Spill
up
my
on your
water?
nose. You spilled your water. What the hell?
Yeah, water. I spilled it because I was like, what happened? I'm looking around, all of a sudden.
You got so scared you peed yourself.
It was like a whoa. Just a cup
Hey.
of water here.
You were a little disoriented, buddy. You okay?
Yeah, I had to run and get a towel out of the girls' room.
Oh.
I got on my printer and everything.
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord. Something paranormal happened there, Bobby?
I don't know. It was kind of weird. Like I was looking around, like, who's?
Did you still see us? Were we still on the screen?
Well, all of a sudden it locked up. Like I was moving and y'all stopped, and the Yergs was still spinning.
Oh.
Wow.
Didn't see any cats biting fingers by any chance, did you?
Mm.
It's okay. All right.
You
Figure it must
leave
have been the
Gemma
universe.
alone.
The universe shut me up before I
Right.
said something I regretted.
That's probably true.
I just figured you probably already did, and they were like, mm-mm.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. You got picked up in a time slip and they forgot to put you back at the right place. So
Yeah. Well, the weird stuff happens in the Streamlabs thing.
Oh.
well, Streamlabs is growing.
I even had
You know, they
the.
bought TikTok.
Did they?
They're buying TikTok. Yeah, they're buying TikTok. So
Oh.
I had
Yeah.
I always keep my CPU processor up. It's only like 3%. I'm like, why is everything locked up?
Huh.
I couldn't get Facebook to refresh or anything, so I did a restart on. I did a restart command on Chrome, and it came right back.
They were stopping you from spilling the beans.
you were on the dark web,
Oh.
Bobby. That's what it was. You were on the
Might
dark
have been what
web.
happened. It might have been. You know,
Yeah.
this guy's too smart.
Yep.
Take them out. Yeah. I know. Well, like Wednesday show freaked me out, so I'm still trying to figure out what happened. So
Yeah.
go tune in and see if you can figure it out and let me know. I was there twice. at the same time.
Yeah. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Streamlabs is weird, man. I don't know what's up with it.
It's owned by Logitech and they're buying TikTok and they're trying to get an agreement to. I saw Restream is being kicked off Facebook. Dude, what do you keep looking up at?
Me?
Yeah.
The clock.
There's something floating above your head. Okay.
My clock.
Okay. You got a floating clock. Yeah, no, Restream is getting kicked off Facebook at the end of this month. So if you're on Restream, you will not be able to broadcast on Facebook. That's the weirdest thing. I think what it is these companies are finally realizing how they can market or make money off of us small podcasters. So, well, if you want to be on Facebook, well, Restream has got the contract for this 2 years, or Talk Labs has got TikTok or whatever. So I think that's pretty much all they're figured out. How to make money off of us.
Yeah. This whole little podcaster thing it's a cottage industry.
Yeah.
It is. And I tell you, a lot of people don't realize how much work it is. That's the weirdest part.
Nobody realizes it. That's why everybody comes in here and they do 3 weeks and they quit. Like, I'm going to reboot my channel here pretty soon. I'm working on new episodes. No, you're not.
You're done.
Or people ask me to get them guests. I'm like, can you get me some guests? Shut up. How about sending guests my way? You didn't send no guests my way. Maybe one.
Yeah, you do have to learn to share.
I'll share, but get some of your own.
Share back.
maybe like I'm not your only source of guests.
Right.
Well, getting guests isn't really the hard part of this.
No, it's not. It's the freaking easiest part.
Scheduling them is the hard part.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, you probably have this. You'll have 20 people contact you or return emails, and they're all like, I want to be on in June. Okay, well, I got like 4 spots. I can't put 20 people on in June. So,
I just tell them what days. I tell them what days I record, and then I tell them the next available date.
Yeah, I had one guy message me back and said, "Well, I really would love to be on your show, but I only do shows on Mondays and Tuesdays or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks. Don't care."
Are people that want to be or want you to do their show where they record on Tuesday mornings at 8?
I'm not a morning person.
Okay.
No.
Well, I am a morning person. That's why I'm at work in the morning. I was like, you don't record any other time at Tuesday morning at 8. Nope. What? How do you get people on your show?
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah. And then you got people that don't do anything and just get all kinds of follows. I haven't figured that one out either. That one, there's 2 of them that are just amazing the hell out of me right now. I just don't understand how their follow count jumped the other day by like 100 on each of them.
Do they have great big old titties?
One does, yes.
That's how.
Well,
you don't have to have talent.
Well, yeah, I guess that's
true. You don't need 1 T if you got double D's.
It's true. I'll start pimping my angels out here. So. Yeah.
Well, there's the algorithm. Some people jump into this after wanting to do it for a while, and because they've already got a built-in niche, and that's how they jump so far up. My friend Roger did just that. He came, like he asked me just all kinds of little ins and out questions. And one day he just started it. He jumped up. He's got double my following in like 6 months because he jumped straight into his niche. I'm talking about head first, plugged in like a USB cable into his niche.
Huh.
He's a textbook case.
I think it takes a while to find that too if you don't know what it is right off the.
They don't tell you that either.
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's kind of why I like
straight
the show.
Into it.
The Misfits is kind of like a mismatch of everything. We can talk about the paranormal. We can have a stand-up comedian. I got stand-up comedians booked for next month. I mean, we could have anything. I really was hoping to get the circus entertainer back. The one that had COVID.
Yeah.
That was coming on.
Yeah.
I should reach back out. because they're going to put on a full show for us. It was a magic circus.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, but they got COVID, and I don't know. They were on tour, so they were kind of like fitting us in at that point, and then they got COVID, so I haven't heard back from them. So, but yeah, getting the guests isn't the hard part. Scheduling them is the hard part, and then they'll cancel at the last minute. That is annoying. So, but what do? You just keep going.
Yeah.
I think our niche here at the Misfits really is just kind of like I tell everybody, it's kind of like being at Cheers. Come in Friday night, sit down, have a beer. Who the heck knows what we're going to talk about? Cheyenne's going to try and herd the cats, but who knows where we're going?
Yep.
Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry. Like
No, I have something waiting, but it needs to wait till after.
Okay.
It needs to wait till after.
Let me look at the timer here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Well,
is it that time?
No, not yet. We got about 15 more minutes. So, our fans at WDJY on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, they get the Paranormal Guys. Friday night, Saturday night, they get the first hour of the Misfits. Sunday night, they get the second. So, in Fairfax, Radio Fairfax, they get the Misfits during their morning drive. It's kind of odd. We're kind of all over the place. And they only get hour one typically.
What better to listen to on your way to work?
That's right.
Did I tell you all the numbers? Did I tell you all the internet numbers?
No, you didn't.
For the Paranormal Guys, each show we're averaging between Radio Fairfax, and this is not FM, this is not terrestrial, this is just internet only. 2,000 people are listening to the show completely. Every episode, average.
Awesome.
Paranormal Guys. It was 1,600 for the Misfits. So internet only, it's not terrestrial. We're waiting on the Nielsen ratings, so we'll see.
Nice.
I think we're gonna do good at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Bobby says, figuring out this algorithm, if I've got 2,000 people listening to each and every one of my shows, why do I not have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube?
Yeah.
It confuses me. And somebody told me, said, well, have you asked? And I was like, well, I guess I never really thought of it that way. So, well, ask them. Come over to the Paranormal Guys with a Z YouTube. Hit that subscribe, like, and follow.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That was the advice they gave me. He said, well, have you asked? And well, actually, it was my agent said that. And I said,
yeah.
No.
Like and subscribe for more boobs.
Wait a minute, I'm getting wallet. Hold on. Hell, it's my show. What am I saying?
That's what it takes.
There is an advantage there, yes. So
yeah, that's true.
There was a actual ghost hunting show where it was females went around wearing very tight fitting clothes looking for ghosts, and that show was popular for a while.
I bet it was.
So I don't think they ever found any ghosts. Because the one episode I remember, I think they literally went screaming through the side of like a barn door.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, just because they were in some haunted barn and something happened and they all just ran, and it was like the doors they didn't open, they just exploded.
Oh wow! That's funny.
And we've also learned from being in the paranormal world, be careful what you wish for. It is out there, whatever it is. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Be respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always leave the planchette on the Ouija board.
Yes. Before you get to say goodbye.
You have to say goodbye.
Just don't touch.
Do not put a welcome mat out.
Just don't touch a Ouija board. That's the
and
best thing.
Don't own a Ouija board. I was just shocked that they have a Mattel Barbie, for the movie last year, Ouija board. That just amazes me. It's a kid's toy. Beyond the Box is busy doing her show Beyond the Box, so she is not here on Common Soul. So she's over there wearing a tinfoil hat.
Beyond the Box.
Beyond the Box.
I kind
Not
of like
just
the box.
outside, you're beyond the box.
Talking about the box
love
the
it.
baby came in. Is that the one we're talking about? That's,
No.
no.
The
Well,
box.
that depends on what box Brenda was referring to.
Well, that's true.
The first 9 months of my life trying to claw my way out. I spent the rest of my adult life trying to crawl my way back in. So, you know. Maybe that's what I should name my show.
Crawling into the box.
Inside the box.
Constraint. See you, Craig. Thanks for coming over. Come over every Saturday night and Wednesday night. And if you like football, Monday nights too.
Craig,
Craig.
how you get fired on your day off, Craig?
Messed with the one never again. So Kevin had a ghost experience.
I was gonna say with the box.
Oh, yeah. Mess with one. They will haunt you. They will haunt you. That's for sure. You can't have more than one. I found that out the hard way. So
Yeah.
Like a Lay's potato chip.
It's cheaper just to buy him a house and give it to him. It's just much cheaper. Yep. All right. Well, Bobby, what have you got going on coming up?
No, I got a show tomorrow night.
Who you got?
I was just looking into that. It's a group I found on Reddit.
Oh boy.
And they are the Bigfoot Finders.
Oh yeah.
I don't know much about them because I don't like to know a ton about my guests before I go into it. But they are really nice. I've been chatting back and forth.
Well, that's good. I've never heard of them, so.
Yeah, I mean, well, they've got like a whole TikTok thing. Their TikTok presence is bigger than anything else.
Yeah, I'm just not a TikTok person yet.
Oh,
I guess I'm gonna have
TikTok.
to be.
Yeah.
I absolutely love TikTok, but I'm just
I do too. I just have to stay away from it because I'll be sitting there for 3 hours.
Yeah, same here.
Facebook
like
Reels has gotten like that for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really the video person. I'm not. Reels
If
are.
you want to see cute videos of my animals, you can check out my TikTok.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Same name, just under your name.
I gotta look. I don't know.
She's
It's try
it.
something.
I've got a TikTok. It's Sportcat, but I hardly ever post anything on it, so I need to.
It's Shy LK Asylum 101.
All right.
Check out pictures of my cats.
I'll go
I just
look at it.
I just
Is that
have
code for
such,
something else, is it?
Yeah. I have such mind-numbing ADHD that TikTok is like a drug to me.
Yeah.
I never.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, I guess that's true. Because if I'll start, there'll be like one video and it leads to another, and I've lost track.
I can't say I hate it.
Whenever I get on there, I have to, if I want to look at it, I have to specifically go to my friends part and not look at the rest of it. Because
I'll be liking everybody and adding new people and
yeah.
But
I do.
So many messages.
God.
I hate that.
I do a lot of
messaging
searching for certain topics. Like if I have a question about something.
Messaging me.
Oh, I like it for so I like Twitter for X now for the news and sports, because you can get it quick. You can get your news headline, your sports headline, whatever, quick. You know, it's like a 2-minute read. So I like X for that, but the problem with
I
with
could
TikTok
never,
is it just drags me in.
I could never get the hang of Twitter and X. I tried getting that set up for Travis, and I don't understand how it works.
It's just for raw information. It's like Reddit. It's like a quicker Reddit. That's all it is.
Well, and I couldn't even I've gotten more into Reddit, obviously, since doing this with you guys. And a lot of the times I'll just be sitting there on my lunch at work, just, reading the crazy stuff. Because I love the crazy stuff that people put on there about their jobs. I love that. But I love like the videos on Facebook of stuff like that too. So
I was
or
gonna
there's
ask, do we need a Reddit page for the Paranormal Guys?
No.
No?
no, I
Okay.
don't
Other
think so.
than maybe posting stuff to subs that would apply.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't.
I don't go on there very much, so I don't go on
No,
Reddit
there's
very
like
much. So.
there's like
I'm on it.
r/ask managers, and it's just crazy stuff that has
I'm on
happened.
Yeah,
Reddit
I'll
all
search some-
all
no.
day, every day. I love it.
Are you?
I'm on it
Now,
right
if
now.
I'm searching something out, I'll find something, like an article or something
Aw.
that somebody's written on Reddit. But
I'm
I won't-
convinced that
I won't-
Reddit is possibly like other dimensional spirit guides, like ways to get us information, because everything's on Reddit.
Everything
Everything.
is up already. Weird.
What-
Yeah.
well,
Everything I need to know, I start with Reddit and go from there.
Huh.
It's sad because I've become more that way too. If I'm looking up stuff, I'm like, all right, where's the Reddit link first? Because then I can get 50 million different things that people have said.
I always start there for something I need to know, not just like a general question, but like if I need to know, I'll start with Reddit first. Like I'm trying to solve an issue with the front end of our van that makes a lot of noise, and yeah, I'm on Reddit. So subreddit Toyota Sienna.
It used to be YouTube that you went there for.
Oh, you go to YouTube eventually. Start at Reddit.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna need a guide to this. All right, ladies
too
and
old.
gentlemen, WDJY, we appreciate you tuning in. Remember, we want you to come over to the Normal. It's 3 different words, Guyz with a Z, and subscribe, like, and follow on YouTube. And you can also get the extra bonus hour where, well, I'm not saying the angels get topless, but
There may be more boobs.
There may be.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm Miranda Maverick, and when I'm in fight camp, I never listen to the Sportcat podcast.
That was a great note to end on.
It was.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not using boobs to get me more likes, follows, and subscribers. We'll see you next week. This isn't even Patreon. You got it for free, thanks.
I want to see the comments rolling in. Where are the boobs?
Yeah.
Show me the boobs. And speaking of that, next month will be I will be on Bracket Bastards, and my first episode is boobies.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you did that episode. Good for you. Good for you.
May 11th. Girls only.
Cool. Very nice. Very nice.
That's going to be fun. And Danny, you really need to do one of those. They're a lot of
I
fun.
will. Shay sent me
The list. Yeah.
send me the list. I'll call you Shay until I get it right.
It really doesn't bother
I
me.
know it doesn't.
You'll have to
50-50 for me.
You'll
Yeah.
have to check out their Facebook page because they put polls on there for their
Okay.
different things for you to judge which one out of the.
I think you went on there too, didn't you, Bobby?
Yeah. They just aired mine like last week.
Mm.
Okay.
'Cause I thought we were live that day and it came live. Wait, what? It's recording?
No, he likes to stack. He's got like 6 months worth, I think, because mine was like that too. It didn't come out for a couple months.
I know how he feels.
Mine was did
I'm 3 months ahead.
did like stacks. I'm trying really hard, but I'm
Not
having
hard
to
enough.
schedule some guests. So, well,
Not
yeah,
hard.
I'm having to schedule. So
Try. There is no try. Only do. or
Wendell
do not.
says he wants to see boobies. Well, Wendell, there's a button there where you can send money. So
There's an entire website full of them.
No,
I thought that's what Reddit was for.
He wants specific ones.
I can hear Wendell saying it.
Yeah.
I want to see Dan's boobies.
Oh, no.
My daughter wears Wendell's t-shirt almost every day.
Really?
Yeah, we won. Wendell gave me one, and I still got folded up in back seat of my truck. I just haven't thought to bring it in. I won one in the raffle at the end of the meet and greet from answering a trivia question, and I gave it to her, and she wears it all the time. Wendell had a bunch of shirts made. They're pretty nice looking.
Oh, cool. What are they?
It just says Woodwalker's meet and greet. It's like just a plain white T-shirt, but high quality. It's a high quality. It's like the comfort color kind of fabric.
Yeah.
Was it the soft ones?
Yeah, they're it's kind of heavy, but kind of heavy. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like a Hanes Herway T-shirt or anything.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about, because he also doesn't he have a YouTube channel where he does
he's got a Prospecting USA.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. I thought he had
he made them for the meet and greet.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
Spencer he had so many of them still left, so he was just giving them out, and so he started like for the T-shirts, because he had like a stack of them to give away that Wendell made, and he didn't want to like waste all the actual prizes on tickets people had, and so he started asking like trivia questions. And the first one was like, "What? Hey, first person who always get this shirt is the first person to tell me what year Patterson Gimlin was filmed."
And you had it.
I said it. I said it before he got the question out. I said 67.
Yeah, 67. Yeah.
He said, "Who said that?" And everybody pointed at me. I said, "I thought you had a hard one. Give me one. Jurassic Park, 93. What else?" And somebody else asked me. Somebody else standing behind me, Mark Green from Alabama. He goes, what about, can you tell me where the most famous town in Alabama is for UFOs? I said, Fife. Give me another one. Give me another T-shirt. So he goes, I figured you know that one.
Yeah.
I said, also the 2A state champions. What?
Have you seen a UFO?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had a CE5 event in my backyard.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, well, that happened.
Wow.
I just went back in the house.
Dang.
Wow.
It was wild. It was
you can't. This is like Dina dropping the vampire story on us.
I thought I told this. I thought I've told this before. You know Lester. I talked about Lester Rand, haven't I? The guy from Blue Ridge.
Yeah.
One of my friends from Blue Ridge. He was telling me just go out and start talking to him. Now I don't know what I was doing, but I said something.
Oh, you were doing the.
Yeah, I was. When the sky is clear and it's quiet, I was outside with a fire, and I looked up. I was only looking up for like 10 seconds. I'm like, something, give me a sign. If you're out there, give me a sign. And sure enough, right across the sky.
Oh, God.
And like
I have told this before.
I've told it before. And like a meteorite looks different, like a shooting star. It has something was doing Mach, oh my God, and it flashed its lights at me for a second.
No way. It flashed. You didn't say it flashed its lights.
It was bright white and streaky almost. Like that quick. Just a white streak. Like it flipped on its I'm not invisible thing for just a second.
Wow.
Yep.
But it was at like an angle. Like
I'm trying to think what it was you did that you called for. But yeah, there's a name for that.
CE5.
But there's somebody named after the person who invented it or whatever.
Stephen Greer?
Yeah, it's called the Greer Project or something, maybe. I don't know. There's a name for it,
I was just kind of it's happened once or twice before or after that where I've kind of mentioned it and saw something out of the corner of my eye. But that was like here's your son, you stupid idiot.
Yeah, we were out camping.
I just went back in the house.
And a bunch of guys are out there like, oh, this is BS. And so they pretty much did what you did. Now, so I sat down and joined them. I didn't say anything. I just kind of sat down. And this thing, it almost is like out of the Marvel movies, just appeared suddenly and drew a pattern in the sky that just would have been impossible for a plane to draw. I was gone. Wow. We all just turned and looked at each other like, that just happened, didn't it?
So, why does that look like a middle finger?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was something like you see out of the Avengers. I mean, literally. It was that quick. Because we all did just turn and looked at each other and go, did that really just happen? Did everybody see the same thing? So yeah.
Okay, well now I need to know, what is the vampire story?
Oh, God.
Oh, Dina has a boyfriend. It's a vampire.
I don't have a boyfriend anymore that's a
The
vampire.
world is a vampire.
Oh, gosh.
Despite all my rage,
I don't even know how
just
it
ready to
happened. Did we have,
You just
have
tried
on
to
the
slip
show?
it in there real quiet and silently, and I let it go. And Bobby's like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on."
What? What?
Who was it we had on the show?
I don't know, but it went on for a while.
Yeah, because the guest was even like, "What?" Yeah, I don't remember. We'd have to go
I
back
don't
and look. It's been a
know
while.
Why do I think
had.
it was the ventriloquist lady? Why do I feel like it was her?
You know, it could have been. It could have
That one
been.
went off the deep end.
Yeah,
It did
yeah.
go off
For
the
somebody
deep
who I
end.
thought was a school teacher,
Yeah.
you know, it's just kind of got weird. So yeah,
And her
Anyway.
smoke alarm kept beeping.
yeah. I've
Yeah.
had and she never noticed. It's like,
Yeah, in the TikToks it does
ignored
it too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, from like a year ago. I'm like, crash the battery.
Go ahead.
well, and then Wednesday, my guest all of a sudden started talking like an auctioneer.
Yeah, he was
Literally.
like, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, it was like somebody put the battery in his ass at like high, turned it up from 45 to 72 or whatever, 78 on the vinyl thing. I mean, it was just suddenly boom, and he just kept going. It was so bad. I'm thinking in my head, do I tell this guy slow down? We got plenty of time, but it was almost that bad. I was literally thinking in my head,
Did you
And you
notice
know
him
it's-
talking fast?
No.
I
Was
did.
he buffering? Was he buffering or was
No.
he doing something?
No.
Well, at this
it
point,
just started. It
At
just
this
right
point-
towards the end of the show.
at this point, it's entirely possible because we
Well-
cannot find any information on this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a true story.
That's
a true
crazy.
story. So because after some of the data I got, I was like, I gotta find out some more. So I was
Huh.
told by somebody not to mess with it.
Really?
Yes, literally, like right before show to the point I answered the person back because it kind of pissed me off. I thought we were friends, and they were like, "No, don't mess with this." Yeah, they were very rude to me about it.
Well, wait,
So-
of looking into him specifically, or
Well, I told them to watch a show, and I wanted to see what their thoughts were about what happened, and they were like, "Leave it alone. Don't mess with it." And I'm like, "What?" And they were really a smart ass about it. I'm going to talk to them in person about it because they don't normally talk to me that way. But it just kind of, and I replied back. It kind of pissed me off because we're tight.
Yeah.
And they were like, "No, you don't understand. Leave it alone. I'm not talking to
I've
you
had
about
a couple
this."
of those before. I announced I post the episode on Facebook and I get a text message. Hey, don't have them people on there. I'm like, well, I got 15 minutes now.
Could you told me that beforehand?
I don't understand that.
but about like everything that happened, or specifically with him?
They just told me to leave it alone, not look into it. I don't
Well,
know.
now I
still
want to
have
look into
follow
it.
them.
So
I still
look
well,
into it. Kind of go to the subreddit.
I'm gonna message them back because I mean it was they said to me real smart assedly like, and they don't ever talk to me that way, so it kind of just pissed me off.
you know something
You may
too.
have read it wrong.
Remember how?
No, I didn't.
Remember how he had mentioned his Reddit?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get into
Yeah.
it.
Really?
There's a link to it on his page, on his website,
Yeah.
and I can't find it. It
Huh.
won't let me get into it.
The plot
That's
thickening.
weird.
Does this book really exist?
Well, he can
Oh,
take my
Jesus.
money on Amazon.
Anybody take your money on Amazon? So yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna probably poke the bear on it a little bit
I'm
more.
very
Well, I expect
Huge.
more details after.
I can't get any more. That's the problem. So,
After the conversation.
yeah.
but yeah, it was really weird. Started speaking 100 miles an hour. So yeah, you missed that.
Sure, it
Bobby.
wasn't
was-
buffering because every once in a while you'll do that.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. And I have noticed that too, which kind of freaks me out too.
Yeah.
That's just part of the quality.
No, it wasn't buffering at all.
Yeah, you can
Probably
tell
what
when
makes
it's buffering.
Streamlabs so taxing is it'll do that.
Well, we're off the air, right?
No, we're still on the air. We're just not on FM.
Okay.
I mean, we still have 6 people watching the show.
No.
That I know of. Hey, it could be more because Facebook doesn't give us numbers. Twitter doesn't give us numbers. Actually, Twitter said that I had last show, the Paranormal Guys, I had like 80 people watching that.
Facebook gives you numbers. You got to look.
Okay, well,
it says how many views you get.
So, yeah. Apparently, Twitter, I hit like 80 or something. I'm like, what? Really? I didn't even look. So,
Okay, so the vampire.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes, we got sidetracked.
Whoever show we were on, I was like, I dated a vampire when I was younger. A guy, and I just said it like that.
Yes,
and
you
they were
just
all
dropped
looking
it.
at me like, what the? What? Because Glenn was talking about trying to get a vampire, a time traveling vampire on the
Don't
show.
answer my messages now either. Guess we're in another world.
I was like, yeah, I dated a vampire when I was in, I thought it was in high school, but it wasn't. It was like right after high school. I was working at the mall. I said when I worked at the mall, I think. But I was like, they all looked at me like I was grew 2 heads or something.
Working at the mall.
Yeah, I worked at the mall.
That's where they got the
That's
vampires.
where all the vampires hang out.
Yeah.
But no wonder I can't find any anymore. There's no
They're
more.
working Hot Topic.
He probably did. But
The Great American Cookie Company.
that's where I worked.
Me too.
No,
I
it
didn't
was
date a vampire.
it was what was it? Mrs. Fields Cookies is what it was. And then it eventually turned into the Great American Cookie Company, I think.
I think Great American Cookie Company is in every mall in America.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
At one point in time.
so they all looked at me like I was crazy and like, what? You've got to tell about this. And I was like, well, he wasn't a real vampire, you know. It was just like nobody cares. Wanted to be a vampire, and he said he
You
was a
nibble on your nut.
vampire. Mhm. And
The
they were
world's
like,
a
did he
vampire.
drink blood? And I was like, no, not that I know of.
Did you ask?
He just
Yeah.
he just identified as a
He
vampire.
did identify as a vampire.
Okay.
Dark hair.
Oh, and Billy Corgan.
No.
But
I'm
what?
insulted enough. He got his Red Wings. I'm not sure I know what that means.
No.
I think that was part of the question too.
Oh, I hope not.
No,
that
no,
got
no,
asked.
But I don't know. It just freaked him out because I just said it nonchalantly, and it was like I didn't think it was any big deal.
It was the biggest of deals.
It was.
Really wasn't, and I've been.
Well,
they've
like-
made fun of me every damn since. So
Like what?
I don't
What
know.
kind of vampire though?
I don't
Energy
know what
vampire.
you mean.
Like Lost
There's more than
Boys
one?
vampire, or like Twilight vampire, or
He didn't
like
sparkle.
well, God.
It was way before Twilight.
well, yeah, I imagine that, but
I don't know. He was
Evan said he
handsome.
just craved blood.
Handsome. He was cute.
You have white
like
skin,
like gothy type, or
Yeah, gothy.
jet black
just
hair,
Gothy.
combed straight back.
No,
Oh.
he had beautiful hair.
Ooh, there you go. I don't know. The time traveling vampire must be in another dimension right now because they're not returning my messages. So I'm beginning to think they're leading me on.
they're
Every time
busy.
this comes up, I have to listen to Smashing Pumpkins.
I'll put that on the radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider on my
This one's for you, Tina.
Okay.
The world is a vampire.
Yep. I'll send it out to you, Dina. So,
Okay.
yeah, well, remember, you can go over to speakpipe.com/sportcat and leave me a voicemail for the song you want to hear on the radio. I might play it with your message if you're crazy enough. So there you go. Actually, we're gonna have a competition, I think, between the Grin and Guardian gang
Not
show.
like Barnabas Collins at all.
Barnabas,
Aw.
even when he was Johnny Depp.
He looked more like Johnny Depp.
Sweeney Todd.
There's so many questions.
No.
Do you have pictures from your high school yearbook, Rob?
He wasn't in my yearbook. He didn't go where I went.
You can't get photographed, Glenn. That's racist. You can't photograph a
Yeah, I mean,
vampire.
wait, like, so
Well, that was same as a test, Bobby.
What is this, day
She
one?
goes and looks at the yearbook, and there's just this white spot there.
I really need to know his first name.
I
wish you
cannot
would.
remember.
it was Josh.
Wow.
Okay.
Sean Felix,
Shit.
the
I wish I
vampire.
could remember. It's been so
In his
long ago.
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
No, he probably had one of those little
Get in
the
Twilight Eclipse.
two-seater cars that was so popular back in the 80s, Fiero. So,
There is a Fiero junkyard that I passed today on Highway 53. And I giggled to myself. I just picture Marshall Erickson in that damn Fiero.
Go for it.
It's like 50 Fieros sitting out there.
Oh gosh.
And
not
they,
all they
and
did, wasn't it?
they had the chain link up and everything. I'm like, what are you guarding? Just freaking in the Fiero graveyard. Somebody's parting out one.
I don't think there's a great demand for them, so it's like a DeLorean. But yeah,
Dang
well,
it,
we're gonna have
Matt, I can't remember what his name is though.
Well, we need to know. These are questions we need answers to.
These are the moments.
This is what gets our viewer count up.
If we can find out this vampire's name, and then like stalk him.
I remember where he lived.
What
Lived.
All right, Bobby, decode that for me.
What?
So, decode window for me.
Is the keep anybody putting more?
I'm pretty sure Windows just using autocorrect at this point.
Oh.
Anybody putting more in?
I think he meant the chain link fence around.
Oh, it's to keep anybody from putting any more Fieros in there.
Fieros.
Got it.
Is that like?
All right, Wendell, I just want you to know it took somebody from West Virginia to decode that. Think about that, Wendell.
We had to run that through. We had to run that through West Virginia.
And also, fuck y'all.
Tennessee was good on it too. Now, come on.
You need to stop one day and get some pictures of this, Bobby. I really don't understand what kind of are they busy, or is it just like
I'm looking feverishly for the aerial view of this place
Oh wow.
because I see it every couple of years. Like we go up that way, it's the quickest way to Nashville, and every so often I'll glance over and see them. Like, what in the world?
It's not a pull apart, is it?
Well, I think I found it. Hang on. Stand by. I happen to know where. I just happen to know where we turned off. So now I'm just looking for junkyards aerial view. That's not it. But yeah, I was just like,
Souls haven't given you hints there, Bobby. She's up in her spaceship. She's looking down on it. So,
I wonder if her spaceship uses an anti-gravity thing or is just like our kind of spaceship.
I don't know. We should ask her.
Who are you talking
It's
about?
called the Fiero Factory, Bob.
Kevin, you know where this is? It's on 53 before you get to 255.
Yeah, he said it was off 53 or something. So,
Because I was like,
if you know where
it's almost
at,
so many Fieros you don't think
point
it's
us
real.
out
Like,
too.
sure, I wasn't seeing those many Fieros.
It's
Sure
just
to
when
goodness.
anybody gets rid of them, that's where they go.
Fiero Graveyard.
I'm
I
not,
don't
now
know
I
a
gotta
sound
find it.
effect for that.
That would
I don't
just
have a
be
sound
the
effect for that. So.
Now Kevin's messaging me.
It didn't really sound like a Fiero crash.
Holy God, it's real.
Kevin found it. Kevin,
I just typed it in the Google. Oh my gosh. There it is. Hang on. I see it. Oh my God, it's worse than I thought.
Kevin, you've got to help us find the vampire from Dina's past. So
yeah, okay. What if it was Kevin?
His name might have been Kevin.
Oh my God.
Wow.
There it is.
Oh, that's not too bad.
For Fieros, it is. It's too damn many Fieros.
Hey, but some of them.
Maybe it's just somebody's really sad personal collection.
I mean, a couple of those, you can put some duct tape on them. I think you can get them back on the road.
That's what the Pontiac factory did.
Exactly.
Like, why does this business exist? Okay.
I'm telling you.
That's the right one, Kevin. I found it.
Tumors. Is that what it's called?
Tumors.
Is that what that says? TOOMERS? For Tuscaloosa?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It might have been.
I don't know, but it's exit only.
Oh, crap.
I don't know. That's one of those roads that's got just used car lot after used car lot.
Well, I'm hoping they're not buying them again still. Tony, Alabama.
Yeah, just down
Tony with an
just
N
inside
or
the
M?
Toney.
Okay.
Well, there's some more.
That's an old Volkswagen back there in the back, isn't it? Behind the bus.
Yeah.
That was my first. I had a 68 Volkswagen Fastback. It was my first car. Set it on fire on Broadway.
Why did you do that?
Had a girl right in the back seat, and she kept telling me her ass was getting hot. And I'm like, I know. Just give me a few minutes. We were headed to the barn, and she was serious. Coming down the hill at the Red Ace, there was smoke coming out of it.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that you can't put, you're supposed to put a bike inner tube over the batteries so that the seats in the back didn't touch it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her ass was getting hot. It set the damn thing on fire. So.
Yeah. Now I really want a Fiero now. I want to go buy one.
I mean, I'm sure you could go talk to them.
Oh, yeah.
Is that one that's been modified? That's got two put together, or is that just the way the picture's stitched?
That's just a.
It's probably the glitch from the picture.
See, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a
double Fiero. It's a 4-door Fiero.
Hey, that's a fire truck. They got some fire trucks back there.
I think there may be a volunteer fire department around here
fire
too.
truck.
Okay.
This is one of those places where the community is all in the same spot. It's probably a fire department right over here.
Could be. Yeah, there was a Fiero fire department, but they it was like a brand. I think they were like back in the 80s or something. I don't know if it was made.
I'm driving out there this week. I'm gonna go see if they got one for sale.
You gonna get one and fix it up?
I'm gonna get one remodeled.
Have you ever wanted to do that? Just buy a car and fix it up?
Yeah, you get those little thoughts in your head, and you like realize what you got to do it. You're like, nope. I'll just buy Toyotas.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's the Fiero factory.
Yep.
All right. Well, now we know.
There's more
Looks like-
Fieros
I was
back
gonna
there.
say, it looks like there might be more.
Yeah,
back
there are.
It's like anthills. It's like an anthill. They're everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's annoying. Why don't they just put
Who
them
wants
all
to do
in
that
one
with a,
spot?
Hey, Kevin, I wanted to do it with a Ford Ranchero. That's what I wanted to restore. Was a Ford Ranchero.
I love El Caminos.
El Caminos are sweet. Yeah.
Like the kind that Hyde drove on that 70s show.
Yeah. One of my friends in high school, he had fixed one up with his dad, and it was sweet. He ended up wrecking it, and his dad bought him a Volkswagen. But it was nice while they had it. It was yellow and black Bumblebee colors. Yeah, it was sweet. I really liked it. But yeah, I always wanted to do the Ford Ranchero because that's what one of my family members had growing up, and I remember it was really cool as a kid. So,
oh yeah, the Ranchero was like the El Camino.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a Ford's version. Yeah. And you know now, Ford's come back out with them. They're called Mavericks. Yeah.
No, that's not. That's not quite the El Camino.
No, it's not. It's a hybrid too.
It's not quite the. It's not quite the Ranchero either. Like it just looks like a little truck.
No. It's a cross exactly like those colors, Kevin. He sent me a picture. Yeah, exactly like those colors. Your stepdad. Well, funny story. So did my stepdad. This wasn't named Preston, was it?
Stepdad vehicle.
Yeah, it's funny. Me and Kevin have the same stepdad, and Dina dated Kevin. Jesus, it's a small world.
When Dina dated Kevin when he's going through his vampire Scott's phase.
Yeah.
That's the rumor I'm starting.
Kevin, you didn't live on Middletown Pike, did you?
Uh-oh.
This baby's yours, Kevin. Come get your kid.
Come get your kid.
We would have to have one of those moments with we'd have the brown envelope and we'd open it real serious on the show.
And these results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as followed.
I'm ready to start that rumor today if you want to. That Kevin was the vampire.
See how far we could get it to go in the podcast community.
Did he ever ask to bite you?
I've known Dina.
That was a yes.
I've known Dina long enough to know you don't have to ask.
I like that.
Yeah. Dina does.
I like that stuff. What are you talking about?
Yep. She likes it rough. She's got a whip and everything. You do on whip, right, don't you, Dina?
Well, a little one.
No, she's got a wooden stake.
Yeah, if you're a vampire and you get too out of hand, you're.
She's always making Italian food with that says garlic.
Right in the heart with the silver bullet.
Why is there so much garlic here?
Are for werewolves. Werewolves.
What silver bullets?
That's
for
werewolves.
Vampires.
Yeah,
that's werewolves.
You ever dated a werewolf?
No.
That you know of?
No, not that I know of.
She did have a very, very hairy ex-husband, though.
I knew her ex-husband, so yeah.
That I did.
He was kind of short, though.
No, my first ex-husband, he was very hairy.
Oh, I didn't know him. So
how many?
I've never met him.
3.
Jesus.
Shut up.
She's looking for 5. She's gonna skip 4 altogether. Just take a house from a guy.
Hey, that's what
She's
I
looking
was
for a
gonna
sugar
say.
daddy.
I have never ever taken anybody's house, nor the one that I helped pay for.
She's just looking for a sugar daddy. That's all.
Aren't we all? I mean, well, except for Bobby. Bobby's rich, so.
Bobby's
he just does this for fun. Well, you've got like 8 kids, Bobby. You have to be able to. You not feeding them dang rice and beans every day, so.
No, I'm not. I'm not the start. It's getting ridiculous.
Wait till they all are teenagers, and then they invite their teenage friends over.
They think that they're on some kind of college meal plan right now.
Oh.
Because they got, what do you want to eat for tonight? I think I want to go to El Monte. I'm craving some chicken and rice. You're craving. You're 11 years old. You're craving.
You're
I'm
craving
really
chicken
feeling like
tenders, damn it.
People are so petty and tiny.
I think I just want like a hamburger, maybe some French fries. I don't know. You mean you just want, you get eat peanut butter and jelly.
And you'll
Kids
like
craving.
Yeah.
And our youngest daughter will only eat stuff that with sandwiches that have cookie cutters cut out of the middle. And he has to. I want the Christmas tree. I want the dog. I want the dinosaur.
Aw.
God forbid it not be clean.
What?
You got to clean a cookie cutter. You can't clean a cookie cutter.
Yeah, you can.
You got to get it out and put the soap and everything in it.
Does it like inspect it like at a restaurant and go, that one, please? Is that the way?
We'll open the drawer of the cookie cutters and she'll point to it. I want the cat.
Oh.
Dinosaur today. We had boar hogs tonight.
She's how old?
Lottie, she's 4.
Oh.
Today I had to make her a chocolate
Sandwich.
sandwich.
Sandwich. What chocolate
Nutella.
sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chocolate sandwich. And she wanted a dog.
Aw.
So I had to make her a dog one.
A chocolate dog sandwich.
And I had to do it with the heel pieces too. And I thought I was going to get in trouble for that, but she didn't notice.
Oh.
You slide it on the bottom too.
Because I inverted them. Where they were, the white part was out.
Oh.
So she didn't notice it was the
Smart.
heel pieces. I thought she would have.
See, he said he was the smart one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Mm-mm. Sometimes kids I loved a heel piece when I was young, but sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
I don't know that I ever cared. It wasn't until my kids started getting picky about it. I'm like, what the hell's the deal with that? Just eat it. It's a piece of bread.
I thought it had more flavor than the regular piece of bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depends on the kind of bread, though. My mom always got wheat
true.
bread,
Yeah.
and that's always like the driest part on wheat bread.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We get like Sunbeam or something.
Oh, yeah,
got-
that's
got a
Roman
rabbit
meal.
on it.
That was
Got
what
like a
we used to-
rabbit on it.
Roman meal. I don't even know if they make that anymore. Roman meal and Wonder Bread. That was like the only
Yeah.
two that we could get.
I used to
I don't
like
even know
Roman
they
meal
make
bread.
those.
I don't
I
know
don't even know
if
if they
I
still
don't think
exist.
they make it anymore. No,
I
they don't
think
have
pretty
it
sure
here.
Wonder Bread still exists, but
Yeah, Wonder
Mhm.
Bread does.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. But
Wonder Bread.
crust is where the flavor is. You are absolutely right about that.
They do make Roman meal.
They still do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kevin said he got some sourdough from the
here.
farmer's market. Really? I didn't know
Ooh, I
that.
love sourdough
And
bread.
Kevin runs the Madison City Farmers Market, and it was today, but I was asleep by the time the thing ended.
Well, yeah, explain to me, why do they end them so early? I don't wake up till 11 and they're already over. Come on, give me a break. Don't be open
Yeah.
from like
Your
6
ass
till
up out of bed.
10.
I don't think so.
There's nothing exciting happens before noon.
That's what because I used to frequent when I thought I was a farmer. I would frequent flea markets. Yeah, there was a time in my life when I was going to be strictly agriculture. That's all I wanted to do,
Oh.
agriculture and woods. And I still kind of wish I would have, but I'm much more wealthy. But
Yeah.
but
It's a rough life. You gotta I'm gonna go to Tennessee and get some Granger County tomatoes. So I'll be
Yeah.
financially, I'm better off right now than I would have been if I was
Yeah,
a
that's
farmer,
true.
I think. But
Probably right.
And
I would
less
be at these
covered
flea
in-
markets.
Less
Yeah.
covered in anything shit.
Yeah.
I was at these
Other
flea
than your
markets at
kids.
6 a.m. buying goats, Dominecker chickens.
Mm.
5 a.m. What am I doing? I'm making any money off this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was my second job in high school. Was I had goats, and I would
I love goats.
every 3 or 4 months I would take a. It was a little dog kennel. Well, it was actually a big dog kennel, but I just filled it full of, goats that were just weaned, big enough to sell. Take it up, just let the Mexicans just have at them,
Oh, really?
and it'd pay me a couple $100. And I'd leave.
Wow. They eat that
But-
meat, right?
I think so.
I was,
I'm always
for some
afraid.
reason, I'm picturing goat fighting or something.
That's why I'm always afraid to go to Mexican, authentic Mexican restaurants because I think they use goat meat in some of their stuff.
Well, it's good. It's good.
If
There's a
they do,
reason.
it's delicious.
There's a reason that it didn't take off in this country, but it's not bad meat.
Yeah. No,
But
that's
cow is
true,
much
but I
better.
was like, yeah.
Kangaroo tasted good in my Mexican in DC until they got shut
Yeah.
down. But
Kangaroo?
Yeah.
Why are they using kangaroo?
I don't know. It was Tippy's Taco in Washington, D.C. They had the best
Really?
Mexican around. They had people like coming from miles around to buy it. Got shut down because they were using kangaroo meat
Oh my goodness.
back in the 80s. Who knew?
Wow.
I mean, I didn't know kangaroo meat was so easy to come by, but
I didn't either.
I would
Kevin
think that'd
could
be
go
a
to the
tough one.
farmer's market and get kangaroo meat. Apparently, there is a market for it. So,
Crazy.
I don't know.
They got some good stuff at Kevin's Farmers Market.
There's farms in Tennessee that are dedicated just to ostriches,
Yeah.
just for the meat, and those are some mean ass birds. Let me tell you.
They're fast too.
Yes, they are. They would chase.
I used to hang out with an emu farmer, and he'd give me eggs every so often and try to hatch. And I never could get one to hatch.
Did
It
you ever
takes so
eat
long.
any?
No. It takes so long to hatch. I think it. I don't know if I forgot, but I kept on it.
Huh.
It's like a
Put it in
chicken
the
is 21
microwave,
days.
speeds the process up. Put it in the microwave, speeds it up.
Those things are this big.
Yeah, they're huge.
But after it was over, I cracked it to see how far it got, and it never did even start gestating.
Oh, really? You think was it fertilized?
I would assume so. I don't know if I killed it, transporting it back to my house, or but
Well, if
it
you
never
wouldn't
did
have
even take
shaken
it.
it so much.
Yeah.
Well, them days I had a bicycle, and I had a rack.
Wait, you were a farmer on a bicycle? Wait a minute.
Yeah, well, I
no
was
wonder you were poor.
12 or 13 years old. But
Oh,
I wrapped it in like a big blanket and put it in I had an ammo
Oh.
can, one of the big giant ammo crates,
Mhm.
50 cals, and that was like my little pickup truck. And I put it in there and a bunch of stuff, and rode real soft, real nice back to my house. But it never took off. It never even started getting a little germ or anything in there.
Mhm.
I think there might have been one black spot inside of it, but nothing. It was weird looking. The yolk's this big around. Delish.
Yeah, they're huge. I hate my uncle in the veterinarian. He used to have eggs, and I used to hate getting the eggs from the chickens in the morning. I hated them.
Why?
Ugh. Just the chickens will peck you, and they're nasty creatures. And
They are kind of nasty.
as a kid, I mean, I'm a kid. I'm going in a chicken coop trying to steal their loot. So I'm not their friend. They're trying to peck your eyes out.
You wait till you feed them and then you go in and get their eggs.
I don't know. Nobody told me this. I just went in with
Oh
a
my
little
God.
basket, like the Easter Bunny, and trying to steal their eggs.
He
Usually
sent you
hop
out
down
there.
after.
Sent you out there to be pecked to death.
Usually they hop
Pretty
down in the
much.
morning.
Yeah, they do.
I don't. Yeah, I remember. I'm guessing they were still. I don't remember if they were still in their nest or not. I just know that they used to peck at me and chase me around the chicken coop.
He sent you out there to
and
get.
Yeah.
He was building character.
I guess.
I don't think he liked me very much.
Exactly.
He never did send me to milk the bull though, so I guess that was a good thing. So,
There's a good
There
point.
you go.
I was never really a good country boy, you know. I mean, I've told you the story about how I shot myself with a shotgun. So that was that was not once, not twice, like 4 times. Slow learner.
How the hell do you shoot yourself with a shotgun 4 times?
I set up the targets up on the on top of the ridge. Well, no, so yeah, it was at the top of the ridge, and put the targets up from a brand new 410 shotgun, and I shot it. All of a sudden, all these damn bees stung me. God, no, where do these bees come from? I'm looking around, couldn't find them. took my 4 shots. I realized I was shooting into my uncle told me actually later I was shooting into a hickory tree. And the pellets were bouncing off and hitting me. I finally got tired of the beast. I'm leaving.
A 410, nonetheless.
I'm glad it went a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
I blowed my damn leg off.
Well,
Really
12 gauge might have went into a tree. Might have went into the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't a very good country boy. I talk a good game.
Oh,
there's still a hole in a tree at my dad's house where I missed a squirrel one time. I'll randomly remember it when I'm up there. I'll go look at it, and the tree still got a mark in it.
Oh gosh.
I was close too because I blew a big chunk out of it.
Yep. And then we go up to the chicken coop at night to make sure the possums weren't in there. And those are some nasty little creatures too. So
Oh, awesome.
yeah, they're nasty
Mean
little creatures.
fuckers.
Yes, they are.
With eat ticks.
Yep.
And snakes. Yeah, they eat ticks and snakes. So they do good things for the environment. The PETA at BobbyDizzle.com. So
good. Send them.
Hey, you got to be careful. They'll send you a mailbox full of snakes.
Oh gosh.
So now they're stuffing snakes into the mailbox.
So
since
I
it's
would have
kind of
to
anti-PETA.
I would have to look up.
Yep. Dina just bilocated.
Were you off
don't
into
know.
the dimension?
No, I just came right back. Pop right back. But I do have to leave. I've got to get up early in the morning.
Yeah, we've run a little long. Bobby, I'll let you read that since you're the PETA's friend. So.
Oh,
Play soccer with armadillos.
oh my goodness.
I'll have to look up the cult it was, but there was on one of the podcasts that I listened to, they had gotten in contact with a guy. I don't remember if he was a former cult member or I don't remember exactly what it was that he had to do with it. But before the guy passed away, they got to meet him, and he had this snake dead framed up on his wall that they had stuck in his mailbox and it bit him.
Oh.
And he kept it as a whatever he did to piss him off. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and listen to the episode.
Wow.
But they stuck a snake in his mailbox, and he got bit by it, and he kept it and had it taxidermied up good enough to put in like a shadow box, and he kept it in his office.
Wow.
Yeah. No, thank you.
It's crazy.
So Cheyenne, before you go, you said earlier you had something for after we went off. Did you ever get that out?
It was
to yourself.
the I was looking it up today, the most disturbing Urban Dictionary entries.
Oh,
we should do that as a Patreon show.
yeah. Yeah, hang on to those. Did you?
We got one put in there back at my old job a long time ago.
You did?
Yeah, they put one. It was right after I left. They made it. They did like a whole thing trying to get it in there, and I was part of the group. But it's called the Fat Russell.
Oh no!
It's still there.
Fat Russell.
All right. Well, Bobby, you got a show coming up tomorrow night.
Yeah, BobbyDizzle.com. Hit it up. Bigfoot Finders. I think I'm going to go live. They're so energetic and quick to respond to my emails when I send it. I think I'm going to do it live because they seem to be motivated.
Do it live.
Cool.
Yeah, if they're fun to talk to, I love doing it live.
Cool.
Monday, I have the UFL, United Football League. Bobby, you need to get excited about that. Your team is like undefeated there in Birmingham. So
my team is in Tuscaloosa, friend. How dare you?
Does
Birmingham get shot at?
Does Saban have children?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. Not biological.
Are they in coaching by any chance?
No.
Okay, because somebody posted a picture of
His son
Saban
might be.
wearing, I think it was Wisconsin clothes, and I was wondering what. I was like, "What is this? Why would he be?" So I was wondering if maybe his son was a coordinator or something, or daughter, whatever. So I don't know. Well, let's see.
I don't think his daughter is.
Monday. That's the thing nowadays for coordinators.
Hi.
Monday is United Football League, where we have the Lip Men on sports. They're going to discuss all things United Football League. So looking forward to that. I actually watched some today. So, and then Wednesday, we have the paranormal guys. We have the crazy, amazing J-Man, a self-proclaimed crazy shaman. All right. So I'm not sure what that's going to be all about. That's the first hour. And in the second hour, we have Joseph Soul coming on. He's a decorated combat veteran, and he's got an inspiring story. So we'll get that on Wednesday. And then on the Friday show, the Grid and Guardian Gang, where Shay is going to be guesting as the lead on that. We have a guest, Glenn Williams. He is a police officer detective and has authored a book called Bridging the Gap. And then next Saturday, Shay is, I guess Dina just left. She's done with us. Shay is also, and Bobby are going to be in charge because I'm not going to be around. So you two can run away with it. Just don't get PETA called on me. So that's all I ask.
I may be around. I'm not sure. You never know about them times of days.
Well, it's Saturday. So, all right. Well, I'm going to kick the music and we're going to get out of here. Hey, there's the crazy, amazing J-Man. It's going to be with us Wednesday at 9 o'clock. I'm excited. Not that you can hear me over the music. So there's the crazy, amazing J-Man. He's going to be with us on Wednesday. I'm excited. Not sure what to expect. So we shall see. It's a great show either way. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's come the time of night where we have to tuck Bobby into bed. His depends are getting a little soggy, so we will see all of you all next week.
Yay!
It sounds so exciting.
Yay! Just end it.
I can't. It's a song that never ends.
I'm leaving.